Okay, welcome back everybody to, I believe this is session 28 of Fallen. We are once again joined by our lovely cast. Sirius played by Ivan, Uhtred played by Jake, Dipper played by Anakin, and Fanakir played by Zami. We have a new addition today, Destin, which we will
Hello?
play later, played by Grant. So, with that, can everybody make me a...
Wait.
What?
Don't forget to like and
subscribe. Thank you.
No wonder our channel's not growing.
Gain
Jack.
a destiny point, Anakin. Gain a destiny point.
Woo!
Thank
You
you.
never ask people to subscribe, Jack, so they don't.
No, I need a bell icon to get updates on her.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. Would everybody make me a roll? And let me put on some music. Just do that. Would everybody go ahead and make me a roll? Just roll
You
me.
rolled 3,
No,
dude.
Grant, you don't roll. This is a recap roll, Grant. So Fanakio, so Jake got a 14.
Oh, damn it! Fuck you, Dipper.
Okay.
I have a 14.
Did Sirius do better? Wait, hold on.
Sirius can't roll.
I wasn't here last time.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so
You
then
gotta roll,
Dipper,
though.
you gotta give us a brief recap of what happened
No,
last episode.
narrator has to roll.
Narrator, you
Oh,
gotta-
narrator has to roll. Ooh. Catch me outside, how about that? Ah! No, it's actually good. I actually take away destiny points from you guys now.
Well, we
What?
already have 3, so.
Whoever
Oh.
does the recap gets a destiny point. So anyways, so last session, after the assassins attacked the party, looking to take Karma, dead or alive, away from you guys, you guys had some shenanigans outside. I don't know if shenanigans is the right word. Fanakio tried to save the life of the bearded man, one of the assassins, but he technically never attacked anybody but Karma and was trying to get her. But Fanakio tried to keep him alive, but and actually did so successfully and stabilized him. But Dipper, after being told by Fanakio to watch over him, in kind of a moment of a monstrous moment, just lost control and strangled the dying man on the ground to death. He was stable, but he did kill him. Then Fanakio was inside at this point trying to find bandages. Essentially, I'll give big picture because there was a lot of minute details. But the overarching arch is that after Fanakio realized that that guy had died, there was a big fight between Fanakio and Dipper and Karma, and so I'm assuming things are on a little bit bad terms between Fanakio and Dipper at the moment. Karma revealed that she is probably needed to leave to go home to figure out why these people were after her in the first place, and this was further supported when Sirius, after kind of ransacking these tents, found a note and a thing called a span reed. But the note said that basically these fangs, as they were called, were sent here to eliminate Karma after receiving word that she'd made an appearance at the Festival of Sacrifice. Anyways, the party kind of decided to kind of slow down after the fight. They went into the tavern. They all kind of came to terms with the fact that Karma was leaving. There was a fight between Karma and Vex, where Vex was hit multiple times by Karma and Dipper, and her weird healing thing actually happened where she healed, but Dipper and Karma, when they hit her and did damage to her, it reverberated back on them instead. What else? Fanakio drank a large amount of dragon piss, which is a non-alcoholic beverage, and Fanakio thought he was drunk. This led Fanakio to wandering downstairs into the basement and stumbling across what appeared to be these vials of this blue jelly, and not really knowing what they are and not understanding the ramifications, him and Karma kind of just tossed them around, and a very familiar whining sound was created by the stuff as it splattered across, and it was reminiscent of the sound before the explosion at the Festival of Sacrifice. The building was completely detonated. Everybody got out unscathed except for Uhtred, who had an entire building buried on top of him. After
Yes,
basically dismembering him and yanking his like stump corpse outside, they were able to resurrect him the next morning with sunlight. I'm trying to think if there's anything else important. But that's a pretty. Basically, Karma left. Dipper murdered a man in a pretty disturbing way.
Did you say Vex left too?
Vex did leave. So at the end, after the explosion, the party at that point had been awake for almost 24 hours, and not just like a 24 hours like screwing around. Like you guys went through a terrorist attack. You guys escaped. You were able. You exfiltrated a city. You got through the Inquisition guard post. You fought two dudes. You blew up a building. You drank a bunch of liquor as you toasted Karma's leaving. You guys were completely worn out, and you guys collapsed. Like as the sun was rising, everyone collapsed in these tents and fell asleep as they literally like could not keep going anymore. They're just too exhausted. And a lot of you guys are hurt still. Like Dipper, you were hurt. You had an axe buried in you at the terrorist attack. Jake, you resurrected, so you're okay.
I have a level 2 from the axe, but then I also have a level 1 from when I hit Vex in the head with a frying pan.
That would because you have your healing factor on, that'll probably just get. Well, we're gonna have a time skip here shortly, but we'll worry about that later. But I'm trying to think, is there anything else I missed? Because a lot happened last session. It was a lot of RP stuff last session. Lots of RP stuff.
I believe you said that I was so exhausted. I think it was Karma that I was like hugging or something. I literally like fell asleep in her arms.
Yeah.
Because I just could not. I could not stay awake any longer.
Yeah.
We lost a fellow pumpkin. I'm really actually offended that you didn't mention.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin.
So Fernacrio had a fucking pumpkin for some reason, and yeah, it was just some I don't know. Fernacrio had some dragon piss and a pumpkin. Monster. Yeah, he had a pumpkin and it fell down the stairs out front.
So he got choked out.
After he got choked out. So with that, yeah. So narrator gets a destiny point.
Narrator, I have a quick question.
Sure.
At the end of last session, Karma did mention that she left half of the bag of her money with me.
Okay.
Do you know how much was in that?
So I believe you had. So if I remember correctly, you actually had an additional bag of money, right? Who has who? There were. I believe, if I remember, there were
Dipper.
2 bags of money.
Yeah.
So Dipper, did you have those? Did you have the other? Because I thought, because who went down into
Dipper
the crypt
did.
with Kilroy and Karma? Dipper did, right?
Dipper.
So you took one, and Karma took the other, and she gave you half of hers.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Go ahead, because I hadn't really decided, but I have a rough number. Why don't you go? Actually, no, I won't make you roll for that.
Oh yeah. I have the bag of money in my inventory, but it doesn't. I don't. You never said how much it was.
Let me see here. I had it written down on my thing here. It was because it was in the chest, so it was valuable. Okay. In the bag that you found, you found 110 bronze pieces.
Holy shite.
And then did Karma give you half of hers?
Yes.
Okay. You'll gain 48 from that. So 48 plus 107, I said?
110.
So that'd be,
You said
115 plus 40, so 158. I think.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yo, I have a bag.
You got a bag. And I should note that we don't do this in like D&D things where like you can just have like thousands of pounds of gold on you and it weighs nothing. Like this is a chonky bag now, right? Like this is a big old bag.
With all of
You
my
wanna transfer that like at least one of those to a gold chip because you can get rid of like 100 bronze is 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing, for character balance reasons, we have a couple characters that are lagging behind. That's my fault as the narrator. So, Finacrio and Dipper, you guys each gain 2 skill points to do whatever you want with.
Woo!
Okay. If you're gonna put it in Fellcraft stuff, just let me know. So you guys think about what you want to do with that right now. I'm gonna go into the story. You guys aren't gonna be playing at the moment, so don't worry about it. So just take a second and think about it. 1 second.
Alright.
Oh, hello. That was weird.
Un momento. Did it just leave?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Stupid bot.
Because
It's all now.
it said that
it
you're
felt really awkward being in the situation.
It said what?
Nothing. Didn't like your music choice.
I don't think you guys will either.
Yes, I will.
Jack, I have a quick question.
Sure.
What is the endurance skill good for?
It's good for. It's basically think of like long distance running, resisting toxins and poisons, but it's also the skill that lets you wear more armor.
Okay.
So let me drag out.
Oh. Oh, God.
You might want to hit Control W to get a little bit above the clouds. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So, as you guys nod off to sleep after an exhausting day, Uhtred, Sirius, you guys' eyes open to a moonlit sky. You can hear the wind rushing around you and the kind of stench of cold air, which is odd because it's summer right now. You look around you as you kind of open your eyes and you realize you are in a place of great height. You can hear the wind rushing around you as you lay upon the snowy rocks. What do you want to do?
Wake up.
Sirius kind of grabs his head and he kind of gets up off like the freezing cold floor, I'd imagine, because there's like snow or whatever. He's gonna like sort of stagger towards the edge a little bit, and then he'll get like a sudden sense of vertigo, and he'll just kind of fall back. And just kind of.
I'm gonna kind of look around and go look at Sirius and go, do you recognize this place? Where the hell are we?
Sirius is just kind of really confused, and he doesn't immediately reply. He's just kind of looking at these tall, spiring rocks. Do they give him any sort of recollection or memory of anything?
Make me a general knowledge check.
Alright, let me check.
This will be a level 4. It's a difficult task.
Ooh.
So you don't get it.
3. So close.
So you're not really able to place it. You know you're pretty sure this is something you've never seen.
I've never seen this before.
Well,
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Kind of looks around.
I'm gonna look around and go, well, seems like we can only go one way. And I'm gonna like turn to Sirius, kind of like looking at him like if he was ready, and just start walking down the path this way.
Sirius kind of nods.
Okay.
Trying not to fall off here.
You guys keep walking down the path. But so as you guys do,
hole here.
huh?
Sirius almost steps in this hole and then he like recoils back.
like you step on a like an old plank, and as you put your weight onto it, it snaps underneath, and your leg just goes out underneath you. But most of your body weight is still on like solid stone, and you just see as the wood just like falls beneath these like this foggy cloud cover below, and you can see this almost like you've never seen anything like this. These unnatural glow beneath you of this fog.
Sirius gives like a strong exhale, just like, shit, I almost like fell. And like, I guess you sort of see like the steam coming off his mouth from like it being cold.
I'm gonna like kind of reach my hand out, like offer like, you okay? I guess we better watch our step then.
Sirius grabs his hand and he kind of stands up.
I'm gonna like
moving along.
You guys can keep going along. I'm gonna as you guys just walk, I'll describe what's going on. So, what kind of stands before you, as you can see, are these gigantic stone pillars jutting out from these cloud cover underneath. You guys don't recognize this at all. Would each of you make me a general knowledge check again?
Sure.
And this will be a level 2.
I pass.
Okay.
4. If only I had that earlier.
Okay. You guys both realize you're in a dream.
I'm gonna like look at Sirius and go,
But like you're in a dream, like. One of the like you can feel the same feeling where you know that everything feels real, but everything just there's an uncharacteristic feeling you have that this is like something this isn't real.
I'm gonna stop and look back at
this feels like the other place again.
This is
flinches
another dream.
And he sort of nods and he starts looking around sort of shiftily, trying to see if he could see a familiar figure that has tormented the party.
Pull my knives
Make me a perception check, Sirius.
Can I make one too?
Sure. This will be a level 3.
I get it.
Okay.
3 exactly.
You do too, Jake.
Oh yeah.
Over here, you guys see...
Sorry, over where?
Over where?
In case you guys see my bright light.
It's all really bright.
The bridge we're going towards.
So you guys are here. Follow my thing. It's over here. You guys see? Okay. You guys just catch the tail end of a dark, like, figure moving behind rocks, and you lose sight.
I'm gonna like look at Sirius and grab out my 2 daggers.
Yeah, Sirius sort of follows his eyes and he nods and he pulls out his sword and breaker.
Okay. So
and
keep on making your way. I'll tell you guys when something happens.
And take a lower crouching stance, and he's going to kind of
sneak.
Yeah, sneak. Sort of give indication to Uhtred to signal that we're gonna sneak up to here.
Okay. Would you guys both make me a stealth check?
Fuck. Okay.
And no, Jake, you don't have your injuries in here.
I know.
Oh, but you don't have your injuries in general. What am I talking about?
I know, but I'm just not good at stealth.
Oh, you threw it off, so it's like... No, Jake, you have a reflex.
Oh, yeah. So I need to roll another one then.
Yeah.
Level 3 for me.
Okay, good.
Damn.
Level 2 for Jake. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sirius, who's taking the lead right now?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, Sirius is.
So Sirius is quite deft in his kind of like sneak. He's like sure of foot, moves quietly and kind of gracefully across. He kind of has this low kind of crouch stance. Uhtred is not as good. He kind of steps out a little bit more uncertainly, but you guys make it to this little cavern thing. Just keep on walking forward.
Sirius, you first, my friend.
Sirius nods. He's gonna stop here, peek his head around the corner, and if he doesn't see anything, he's going to continue maybe over to this small jetting, do the same thing.
You're not seeing anything at the moment? No, I'll tell you if you do see something.
And then over here,
Do I
and
see
he's
anything
looking
that gives me
around.
that gives me clues to like what this place is?
Let me think.
Based off my previous perception check.
I mean, if it's perception, no. I mean, you just know that like you're up. You know you're up high. You know you're in a dream. That's about it. So if you guys just keep moving forward
Okay.
here.
There isn't really any good place to be sneaky here. I guess he kind of notices this piece of rubble, so he kind of goes into sort of a crawling stance here.
So you're crouched behind this
The wall and the rubble.
Okay, that's good.
There's sort of like this. There's this step that goes up on this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of hiding underneath the step-ish.
Okay.
I'm just following Sirius's move here.
Okay.
And I'm peeking up still.
So from here, can you two, actually, because what were your perception checks before?
I don't know. I think I got a 4.
We saw the figure go around the edge, right?
Yeah, we saw her.
Okay, so then I'll actually, once I don't see anything, I'll start hugging this wall and we'll go along.
Okay. So from here, you guys off to your left can see these black pillars, like marble pillars, that are on top of that gigantic rock structure to your left. As you guys approach this kind of gap ahead of you, you realize you're not just gonna be able to walk across it very easily. So, how would you like to proceed? You can see like it's kind of narrow here, so you have to balance across. So I'll either need an athletics check to jump over completely, or I will need an acrobatics to balance your way across.
I'm gonna let Sirius take the lead and do acrobatics check for whatever he decides to do, because we're trying to be stealth boys.
Do I see any like loose rock that's pretty sturdy that I can sort of put to bridge across this gap?
Oh, you want to pick up a rock to put it across?
Yeah.
Well, most of these pieces of rock are quite, I mean, you can see them. They're not long enough to go completely across. And also, I mean, this is solid rock. It would be a very substantial feat of strength to lift
strength to move it. Okay.
Yeah, it would be a lift check.
Okay. So it's either jump or try and shimmy across this little gap.
Yeah, so you can balance your way across this narrow thing in the middle here, or you can just jump the thing. So it's up to you.
Well, jumping's probably less stealthy, but it's also a lot safer. I'm going to try and sort of tell Uhtred to stop, and I'm going to try and deftly and quietly as possible jump over.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. This is a uncommon task, level 2. Because it's actually not that far. It looks scary, but it's pretty short jump.
Yeah, it's just nerves probably. I get it.
You're good. You're able to still maintaining your crouch. You balance, so you're still hidden behind this wall cover here. You're able to basically go down that center path, and you balance your way across, and you just make sure you don't look down, and you just go forward, and foot behind foot, you make it across.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, you jumped. So you do leap. So if you leap, you would have like a little bit of you would have been exposed, but you do it quickly enough, and then you get back down low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing that Sirius did.
Sirius is gonna kind of tell him to stop, and he's just gonna kind of hold out his hand to kind of help him across.
Alright.
Just to make sure that he can be a little more stealthy.
Okay.
Oh man, they fell off again.
Give it a second. It's gotta hit the ground. Yeah, you get it too. So you leap across quite easily as you kind of catch Sirius' hand, and you two are now safely on the other side. It was mainly nerves. Like looking back, it's not that big of a gap, but
yeah,
it is scary.
But I also have a knack for falling in traps and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Sirius gives a sigh of relief, knowing all the precarious situations we've been in where things have gone horribly wrong in situations such as this. So.
Anyways, with this thing here, you guys can quite easily just go around the side. There's like plenty of
Yeah.
places to walk.
Another peak.
Yep, nothing. Just more snowy terrain. As you guys kind of come around this side here, the wind is gusting across, and you guys like. Do either of you look down?
Sirius is probably concerned about the figure that they potentially saw, so you might be more focused on that.
Okay.
That's probably what Uhtred is too.
So you guys begin to make your way up these icy rocks. And you guys make your way. Can you make me an acrobatics check as you guys are? Oh, yep, make me an acrobatics check. It's only level 1. It's just to see that if you don't slip off these rocks because they are covered in ice and snow. Ooh!
I use a destiny point.
Okay, so you guys, as you guys are walking up, Sirius, who's in the lead, his foot slips on a bit of rock, ice slick rock, and
I catch him.
No, you don't catch him. So in a second, Sirius,
I use a destiny point.
Yeah, you definitely, even though your foot slips, you're able to quickly reset your other foot, and as you do, the foot that your foot reset on, the rock breaks underneath, and you're able to like fall back against the outcrop wall here, and take a sigh, like you almost just plummeted to wherever that goes.
Serious and go, you all right? You almost fell down.
Yeah, Sirius kind of. He's gonna go into a crawl to like try and like
maximize surface area. So he's bear crawling across the ground. You guys are easily able to move past now.
Okay. And Sirius, maintaining the form of the worm, he crawls around and he checks this bridge out.
You don't see anything. Based on your previous perception checks, you guys don't see anything. It's just a decrepit bridge. That's it.
I look up to the rocks. Do I see anything above?
I'm gonna go to this wall.
You do, so make me
kneel down at this wall. Recover.
There's no way. I see what you mean, Sirius. There's no way you can see that.
Well, no. I was like, I'm gonna look up, and then I scrolled up and I saw that, but like I was looking up not because of that.
Okay, but
I'm just looking up for the figure.
Make me a perception check again, then.
Okay.
Actually, let's just use your no, we should make a new one. It's been a minute.
5.
I'll go ahead and make one too. Because I'm assuming I would be looking as Sirius is looking.
Get
as
a
well.
1. You don't see this figure anywhere.
Yeah. Because he might be like trying to be stealthy too, right? That was kind of my.
Jake,
what do I see?
you, Jake, you do see something.
Where?
You see over here by the black stone pillars. You see a figure, like kind of like smoke moving behind these pillars, but it almost looks like a form, and you lose sight of it as it enters deeper into these pillars.
I'm gonna wait for Sirius to come over behind the wall, kneel down, and try to be as quiet as possible. I'm gonna turn to Sirius in a hushed tone and go, "The figure, it's in the pillars. It went deeper in."
Sirius kind of looks to like the straightaway that they have to go by, and it doesn't look like there's any way to really be stealthy in this bit, huh?
No.
Okay.
Aim for the bushes.
Might be the case. Do you see if he's looking back at us or not?
No, it was weird. It looked kind of just like almost like a ghost. But it went into the pillars and I lost sight of it.
Ghost. Sirius kind of thinks to this.
I'm gonna turn to Sirius and go, "You don't think it's?"
It could be.
Elena?
Oh, well, I was thinking more the masked man or whatever.
Lena was brought back to life in the city.
That is true, but why would she appear in our dreams? This maybe
Torment us?
vampires have this ability. I mean, they have the ability manipulate our thoughts.
But you did
Maybe-
study under.
Do I know if there's like maybe like any sort of way that Helena could try and contact us, like via maybe some sort of item that amplifies Dampfire powers or something like that?
Make me a general knowledge check. This is going to be, I believe, a level 5. This is very difficult.
Well, I mean, I might be able to get it.
He's got that nobleman general knowledge, boy. He went the good.
Oh yeah, could I? Well, I guess I already rolled it.
Yeah.
Is there any assisting that I could do with nobleman?
You could assist, but we already made the roll. We'd have to.
You went to good school.
Okay.
It's okay. It's a really I doubt you would it would be very.
Okay.
So,
I had one extra,
you.
yeah.
The only artifact that you are aware of, Sirius, is the ring. But you don't know of anything else. That's the only artifact that you know that amplifies.
The ring being the Witch Queen's ring or whatever, right?
The singing ring.
The singing ring. Which, yeah, is like the siren ring that the Witch Queen had, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's locked away. I can't think of anything else besides that ring.
Well, who
Sirius
says,
kind of winces when he says that, but then realizes that he's okay.
who says the ring's still locked up?
Well, I mean, the masked man made every intention to try and stop it from being exposed ever again.
But then it kind of
Unless
begs the question:
hey,
is the math man stronger, or is the Sphere of Destiny stronger?
Sirius kind of thinks that for a moment. Did Helena ever make the agreement?
No, I don't think she did.
We might have bigger problems on our hands.
Well, I'm gonna like peer, as he says that, peer over the wall and go, look back and says, well, there's not really a way to be stealthy. You just want to cross.
Yeah, let's try to go into a hushed run. Sirius is gonna gonna start running
Okay.
as quietly as we can.
As you guys you run across just the shot here of you guys running across this bridge with this orange background is so cool. You guys make it up these stairs, and as you do,
We'll stop probably to
I don't know
hide
where I went. Hold on.
again. Oh god, where am I?
I don't know where I'm at either.
What did you do?
I think I phased
I got you. Wait, hold
to
on.
the ground.
They both fall off and die.
I'll want to stop at these stairs probably.
There you go, Jake. Are you good?
I don't.
Does it seem like the shadowy figures recognized our advance?
I don't
Did it-
see my
Click on your
token.
click on your top right. Click on yourself.
I am. It's,
Or top
it's
left, I
saying that it's saying that I'm right here behind Sirius, but there's nothing, Jack.
Here, you can't see.
Oh,
us,
I see you.
There we go. I see you now. Okay.
All right. Yeah, Sirius kind of gestures him to stop, sort of abruptly. And Sirius is going to lie prone and kind of crawl up the stairs.
Make
Yes,
me a stealth
Worman.
check.
See if he...
Both make me a stealth check.
Okay.
5. That 5? Yeah. That's a 1.
Ooh, okay. Jake. Okay, so Jake's is okay. Yeah, you guys
I
are on
am
the ground.
stealth
As Sirius
boy.
is crawling, he accidentally kicks a pile of rubble, which falls down the stairs and goes clit clap clit, and it reverberates off of the stone walls around. And you
I'm
can
gonna,
see
freeze.
Sirius kind of sighs as it happens.
I'm gonna freeze and look back at Sirius and go, I thought we were supposed to be stealthy.
Sirius kind of shrugs. Can't help it, I guess.
So at this, I guess I'm just gonna kind of get into a crouch and just finish going up the stairs and get behind one of these pillars.
Okay. Before you see what appears to be these gigantic black marble pillars. guys have seen some things like this before. You can't quite place why. If you made a check, I'd let you remember where.
Ooh, can I? I think I know where, but I
Make a general knowledge check.
Hell yeah, I know where we saw.
Should I do this as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Just so you know, I moved up to the other pillar.
I got one.
Oh, all of my dice went off the edge.
Oh,
no.
wait. So you got 1, 2. You got a 5. Holy shit! And what did you get, Jake?
1.
Okay, Jake, you can't quite place. You always notice marble pillars, so you like them a lot.
Yes.
Sirius, you on the other hand, you recognize this is old like Redguard architecture, like from when like old Redguard, almost like what Castle Tearstone kind of has. It's made out of black marble, but these are like it's the same style. They're very similar. Inside, you guys see what appears to be a gigantic boulder in the back, and seated atop it, a dark throne. You guys,
Do we see any signs of the figure?
Each of you make a perception check. Okay, Jake got a 2.
I got a 2 as well.
You guys don't.
I'm just gonna kind of like look at Sirius and go, "Do you think we should just go in?"
Maybe. We can take it slowly, I suppose. This looks like some old architecture from Redwall. Or Redguard architecture.
If we're taking it slow, I'm gonna look at Sirius and kind of like nod to the pillar that's closer to him, and I'm gonna go slowly stealth to this pillar.
Sirius, as he like presses back against this pillar, he kind of looks behind them just to make sure that they aren't being sneaked as well, and then he'll peek his head around the corner.
As you guys are there looking at each other, looking around, you guys both feel this tug. As you guys are like force choke grabbed, yanked out from behind these pillars, and you feel yourself now levitating in the air, like up near the middle of this area here. You guys don't even get a check here. And actually, we can even do the fly thing.
Oh, how do I do that?
I got you. As you guys are levitating,
I'm getting choked higher.
As you guys are levitating in the air, and you're released as you fall to the ground, you guys didn't recognize this smoky black figure sitting atop this dark throne, kind of shaded in like literally looks like smoke. Here, I'll drop you guys. Boop.
Yeah, I don't know how.
You guys kind of clump like fall to the ground onto the stone.
Sirius kind of clutches his like side, because I guess he fell on his side or whatever, and he looks up to this figure. Is it someone we recognize?
You guys, through the smoke, dark smoke, you guys recognize the quite distinct hat and face mask of the masked man.
No.
And in his dark, low, raspy voice, he goes, "Welcome back."
What do you want?
Why are we here?
He kind of uncrosses his legs and leans back in his throne. As the wind gusts through these open boulder faces around you guys, he goes, "I have questions."
About what? We haven't told anyone. We have.
Oh,
about Vex.
You've tried though. I'm here to make deals.
What kinds of deals?
He squints his eyes at this. Not sure. Throwing people on the ground is a good way to get people to go with deals.
Obviously, you haven't lived long enough, boy. You're still young. What are your intentions towards my descendant?
Descendant?
A sworn oath.
He kind of like gestures as you say like descendant, and he kind of like motions with his hand, and in front of you guys, between you guys and the masked man, you see this kind of red light, kind of in this almost illusion, like still image of Vex, or not still image, like a 3D model, but it's like made of like this like glittering red mist.
Beat my daggers, as I know there's no point in fighting this man, as he will nuke us. I'm gonna look at him.
He narrows his gaze, and he just simply says, "I was merely asked to keep an eye on her."
I swore an oath to her and the Red Guards.
He's gonna kind of like lean back in his chair and kind of thumb his face and like rub it, like where his beard would be under his mask, and kind of point his finger at Sirius and go, "Do you care for her?"
Of course I do. We've been through so much.
Sometimes it's hard for me to read what you think. Your mind. Anyways. But you, Chert, I know you truly care for her. I've seen it. I've felt it. I'm here to influence things. You felt
Why are you back?
I never left. Did you think I was gone? You let me in, Uhtred, Sirius. What?
With the oath?
No. Well, the oath is only enforceable because you let me in the first place. Didn't you ever wonder? When you were in the dreams, you came out stronger and different. Faster. Smarter. Didn't you ever wonder where that came from?
Yes.
Since I've been in your minds for 2 years in the back, there hasn't been any reason for me to come out. And I'll be honest, it would be quite difficult as I've sat dormant this long. But I've been there. I felt awakened every time you tried to talk about that incident. But I see now that things are... Oh, are you about to say something serious?
You can continue your monologue.
But, thank you. But I see things have changed now. And my descendant is in danger. We all have
Sirius.
a common task and purpose then. Would you agree?
Begrudgingly, yes. Sirius kind of sheaths his swords as he says this. But there is one other question that I had for you. It's regarding to the events of that night, and it might become important. Helena, did you ever make the pact with her?
He kind of thumbs his face. And as a narrator, I'm pretty sure we made that deal, Helena. I think we did, Sammy, unless you remember differently. But you made the deal. He kind of he nods his head. Yes, that you made the deal.
Then, do you happen to know what's going on with her?
No.
Whether she's still alive?
My apprentice, this cult of Amon, even in my time, they existed. They've grown more radical. I don't know what they want from her, but it's better that we bury a dagger in her heart again. She was insane, useless, a truly depraved being. I may have killed, but I had my reasons.
Sirius kind of grits his teeth at this because it's like painful in like how they got to know Helena, but deep down it's the truth.
She is truly a monster, and if she's loose, there's no telling what they want her for. That's an interesting question, though. I should have thought of that myself. Those children. It's a genius idea. You get your angelkin while they're young, enslave them, make resurrection, I don't know, what you would call it, but it's quite ingenious. I'd never thought of it myself. To force a miracle of sacrifice. Why, we could all live forever. He kind of ponders. That's irrelevant, though. I'm here to make a deal in order for your help. I understand that in the past we might have been at odds, but our goals align for now. Insofar as we all are here to protect Vexillia. She is the last descendant of my household. The only other one left is some boy in Uskal, but she will carry our house forward. I'm willing to give you gifts of sorts if you protect Vexillia. As it stands right now, you two you're less than nothing. A common breeze could blow you over, but you felt my strength, my knowledge. I can give you more. Use it to protect her, and the deal will be fulfilled. And to encourage you more, I am willing to nullify your oaths. As I suspect, the two others with you will need to be brought into the fold as well.
Sirius kind of thinks for a second.
He kind of steps down from the his pillar, actually doesn't step down. He evaporates into black smoke and he reforms on the ground, and he reforms with a sword in his hand, and he's like this weapon, and he holds out his other hand, and a dagger appears, this, and he's dropping all of these random bows and axes and everything on the ground, and then he begins to shoot fire out of his hands and create water out of thin air. I have existed for thousands of years. I've lived thousands of lives. I am inevitable. I have existed for longer than you can possibly imagine. You couldn't begin to understand what I've seen. I offer this to you, a way to level the playing field, to go after the cult, and to protect Vexillia. He turns to Uhtred. Wouldn't you like to know how to use what you were born with, Uhtred? I may not be an Angelkin, but I made it a matter of study. I understand how your abilities work.
Kind of look up and go, so you're going after the cult too? I'm gonna kind of walk over closer to him.
He kind of walks closer to you. No, Uhtred.
So we meet halfway.
He kind of steps forward. We would go after the cult. Insofar as protect Vexillia, I think it's best for my entire household that scum is wiped clean off the face of Terra. But my main objective is to protect Vexillia. He kind of cringe, he kind of sighs. I lost my connection to her. It was there for 2 years, but it was broken today. I can't feel her anymore. I just remember pain in her heart and a sense of, revenge. Amon. I suspect when you awake, she will be gone. He kind of steps back. Whatever... He turns around. Amon. He has marked her. And when she resisted my influence, that brand tore me apart in her mind.
I'm gonna kind of bend down and pick the sword up, kind of look at it. So, you want to protect her?
That is all.
You know,
They took my other, and he kind of like, you see as like this kind of like, he's gonna pull down his mask a little bit, and for a second this kind of smoke will kind of materialize and you can see his features, but it's like wispy black smoke at the side of his face. And you can see this pain on his face. They already took Veronica from me. They'll take her too. I don't know what their endgame is, but the road she travels, there are things that even I cannot stop or defeat.
I'm gonna look at him, like, grasping the sword. So you've been in our heads for 2 years.
Why do you think you couldn't talk about that event? This isn't
So-
a magic oath. I was in your heads. I'm a part of each of you now.
Well, then you know my feelings on what happened.
Yes,
And
but
you
I'm not too
know-
sure about you anymore. Can you feel it yet, Uhtred? The change?
A change of...
The bitterness that is growing in your heart. Very small now, but it slowly will. Your deaths don't come with zero cost. Your angelkin. Do you ever wonder why, Uhtred, that a race of immortal beings that can resurrect can only be killed by very specific things? Why they don't just take over the entire planet? It's because they're too busy slaughtering each other, Uhtred. Your kind have a blessing, but in many ways a curse. As you die, you'll begin to see what I mean.
What are you talking about? What do you mean will happen when I die and resurrect?
Every time you draw your last breath and are brought back, you will lose yourself, until at the end you will stand at the dead body of those you tried to protect, without really knowing why. You'll become more and more like the Bright Lord himself, and you will follow his tenets and live them and embody them. This is the curse of the angel heritage, or a blessing. I rather think a lot of what the Bright Lord says makes sense, but I'm not a religious man myself.
Well, I'm gonna kind of look down at the sword and look up to him. Well, I better hurry up and fulfill my oath to the Red Guards before apparently I'll forget it. And I'm gonna put the sword in my belt.
And the sword disappears.
Oh, asshole.
No. He goes, you already drug enough out of this world, and there's no telling the ramifications that will cause.
Hey, you can't blame me for trying.
No, I
But
can't.
I mean,
Look, I'm not your
you
friend.
have a deal.
Silence. And he kind of like, you feel like there's like choking feeling around your neck as he he pulls his face mask back up. Do we have a deal or not?
You have a deal from my end.
Good. And he extends his hand. Shake my hand.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
You can feel this like weight being lifted off of you, and almost like you can like breathe again. The oath is taken away. I won't be pulling at your heart anymore. But realize that if you reveal it to the wrong person, what that would cost Redguard, what it would mean for all those that have died to protect that fucking ring. He turns to Sirius, and on to you. I wonder if your mind can take another one of these. Do we have a deal?
But what do you mean my mind could take another one of these? Sirius kind of steps back a little bit. That comment.
In order to protect Vexillia, we need you all together. It's better we not
Sirius.
discuss this now. Sirius Roseblood.
Sirius kind of gets a sense of what he's talking about, and he just kind of shuts up and he nods. And he'll ask, I only have one question. Once Vex is safe, what then?
He kind of sighs. You are not my only vessels. Did you really think that I would leave all of the weight of the ring, all to chance, all in one body? I exist in many forms elsewhere, in many minds. If, at the end of this, you protect Vex, and protect her from this cult and ensure her safety, if you'd like, I will step away from your minds. I can't fully control you as I've waited too long to wrestle control. So at this point I can do nothing more than what I've said here tonight, assist. So, I don't really care about existing. I will die, but my other forms will live on. I will leave both of your minds. Well then, is that a deal?
As long as you get out of our heads in the end, if we wish it, and you do not control our will in that matter, then I will take your offer.
Of course, Sirius, as he slowly extends his smoking black hand. Shake my hand, and let's make this done.
Sirius kind of starts lifting or raising his hand to do the shake, and he wants to make sure that there's no other potential strings attached to this.
This seems pretty straightforward. I mean, he's basically saying, look, I can't fully take control of you, so I can't do what I need to do to protect Vex, and basically he's arming you guys to protect Vex. That's his deal.
Okay, then Sirius is accepting it.
As you take his hand, you feel again this weight lifted off you, and the deal is struck. He breathes a sigh of relief. Well, and you guys kind of look over as you see kind of the sun beginning to rise off in the distance of this place, cracking between these stone pillars. Well, that's a shame. Next time. He looks at you both too. Wake up. And as you do, you flash back awake. You guys are over here now. Drag you guys.
So we get what I'm hearing is we get dream powers in the real world. Nice.
Oh shit.
What that? Let me drag you guys up.
Start staring at your hand and hope a sword comes out. That'd be pretty badass.
Hey, you can't really blame me for trying. I had to try.
Okay, so you guys awake. It is late at night.
Sirius kind of jolts awake. Naturally, because of everything that's transpired.
Jolting awake too.
He kind of feels the much less freezing ground on his back. Probably the warmth of the sleeping bag that he was in.
Dipper and Tanaka, if you guys would like, you can say that their sudden jolts can awake you guys.
I would say I'm still passed out because the way that Kiki's sleep patterns work, his sleep schedule's fucked.
Oh.
We've never discussed the Kiki's sleep pattern, Sammy. You gotta run it by me.
Well, I always just said, I wake up exactly at 5 a.m. and I was up past 5 a.m. so I'm sleeping until 5 a.m.
Oh, no.
Unless someone wakes me, on purpose.
How long has it been since I fell asleep?
It's late. You guys have basically slept. It's nighttime, so you guys slept till from 8 o'clock, and it is 8 at night. You guys have slept 12 hours, just unconscious.
Oh.
Dipper's probably still schnozzed.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just.
Sirius is just gonna.
You guys don't see Karma, and you don't see Vex.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Sirius kind of takes note of what the masked man said, and he checks to see if Vex is around, like quickly. And as soon as he realizes that she's gone, he starts panicking a bit. Uhtred, do you know if Vex went anywhere?
Jake? Grant, we're gonna get you here in shortly, I promise.
Oh.
But I can't hear Jake. I think he just left there for a second. I saw he was relaunching Talespire.
Yeah.
Delete everybody.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, my computer was acting a little weird.
You're good.
Oh, I'm loading up Talespire right now. Talespire's still being weird for me. That's okay.
You guys see as you guys are awakening, like kind of talking. Oh god, I just killed Kilroy.
Oh no!
Finally, I did it. Finally, he's dead. I finally. It's like Megamind.
They should make an update in Talespire where like you can't delete tokens called Kilroy.
Oh.
What did you ask Sirius before my computer decided to be stupid?
Why can't I place Kilroy?
I asked if you knew where Vex was. I was kind of looking around.
I don't, but you were there, right? That wasn't just.
Yeah. Sirius kind of looks to his hands, and I'm assuming he doesn't feel any different, really.
Nope. He said he would. He said he would teach you guys. Though he did hint at like your guys' because you guys, when you went into the dreams, you guys came out a little bit different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look behind me and go, well, the 2 horses are gone.
I guess Karma took one of the horses, right?
Yeah, so the other one must have been Vex. I'm gonna walk this way. Do I notice anything on the ground here, like her hair?
Yeah, you do see a bunch of red hair cut. You can also see, weirdly, all of the grass around here, where you guys were like walking, is like gray and dead.
Huh.
That's not normal.
Not normal at all. Do you think it has something to do with the mark?
The mark? What do you mean?
On Vex.
Well, you don't know about it, or you.
He said it in the dream. We were just
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh. It could be.
Kilroy wakes up from his sleep.
It's too soon to jump to any conclusions, but I wonder what's the deal with the hair.
He kind of wanders over. What are you looking at, Uhtred?
Vex seems to have run off. Oh,
what?
Okay.
Kilroy looks around. Where'd she go? Where's the horses? Oh,
don't worry, she'll be fine, probably.
We're going after her.
Probably.
Okay.
Get up, and he's gonna run over to Finocchio and Dipper and start shaking his ass. We gotta go, Finocchio.
Finocchio immediately pops up. His eyes are completely bloodshot, and he looks at you like, what's happening? What's happening? What?
Vex is gone. We slept too long. We gotta go. I don't get up, and he runs past Finocchio and tries to drag Dipper out of the tent, but Kilroy's so weak that he has a little he has to sit down and breathe really hard. He works himself up in a fluster.
I'm gonna grab Kilroy and go, look, Kilroy, you need to take a deep breath real quick.
Dipper wakes up and he's kind of just distraught. He says, "Oh, what's going on?
We gotta go. We slept too long. They took Vex and somebody cut her hair. Those bastards cut her hair."
Kilroy, no one took Vex. He left.
How do you know?
I guess verifies if there was any struggle and perhaps how long ago this might have happened.
Make me a survival check. This will be a level 2. Or actually level 3. It'd be specialized.
Survival. I'm a noble.
You always survive. Oh,
Yeah,
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I know nothing.
We gotta go. And Killer's gonna run
Sure.
over here to the cart, and it's like, where would she have gone? When he like starts like thinking like,
Gilroy.
we gotta protect her. She's all alone now.
Gilroy, we'll find her. But it does no good running around in a panic. We need to make sure we got everything we need.
I'll get the iron bread ready.
We need to get...
And he's gonna like
First-
he's gonna trip on a rock and like fall on his face and like struggle to his feet and like keep on like limping over.
We need to fix the cart first.
I'll fix the cart. You get everybody packed up. We gotta go.
Dipper. Is Dipper here or is Dipper just floating for no...
Oh
like,
wow,
did
we
he
really
follow
did
her?
blow up the tavern.
I'm
I thought that
trying
was a dream.
Narrator, like when you're like holding your token, how do you like rotate it?
Alt.
Okay.
Kilroy is gonna run over to the cart and like click on the iron bread as you see like the spark of its crystal in its like chest cavity boots to life, and this wooden horse begins to like act like a normal horse.
I'm
And
grab the armor and put it on though. So if I get magically hit by ice crystals, I won't die again.
you put the armor on?
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, we're gonna have you in here in a second round. I'm sorry that took so long. As for Dipper and Zammy, do you guys want to, if you want to, just tell me what you guys put your points into. If not, just message me. Do you want to keep it hidden?
I put, hold on. I put.
And also, you can't take any of them to pass 3 at this point, right?
Yeah. I put one of them in acrobatics. And I didn't put the other one in yet because I was gonna ask if I was allowed to put it into polycraft.
Oh, let me look at your polycraft skill right now.
I would also like to put it in my spellcraft skills.
You could put it into your polycraft. I think that's fine. And then let me look at you, Finacrio. Hold on.
Can I completely just add it to both my spellcraft stuff? Because that's what I've been primarily using.
Yes, I think so. Because you really that is like literally the only thing you use, and you use it a lot. So yes.
You should give me your sword.
I think he has a mace.
No, I lost my mace. It was in the building. I only have a dagger.
Oh no!
I only have a dagger.
Oh no!
Okay. Kilroy is going to look at the cart and go, cart's messed up real bad. The side is messed up, but the structure of it looks okay. We should be able to move.
Okay, well, should we patch the side or no, Kilroy?
Well, it's not structural. It's just open.
I mean,
we can, here, and Kilroy's gonna like wander over to the destroyed building, and like look around. Where's that axe?
Arms? That would be awesome.
Where's that axe? Yeah. No, your dismembered arms are still on the ground, and your legs. Kilroy's gonna point at a piece of wood and say, "We can use that axe you have and cut a board and then nail it on."
Kilroy, that axe like splinters the wood. I don't think you can cut normally with it.
Shit. Well, then it'll be fine for now. But I don't know where Vex would have gone.
Are we gonna lose anything from there being a hole in the side of the cart?
I mean, you guys just have your stuff that's on you, which I'm assuming you guys can like secure it down. You guys have ropes and stuff.
Yeah, so like we're not gonna lose anything if we're just running around. It's just gonna look really weird, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna like icy barrage cart.
Yeah.
Thing. Before we
That's
head on
probably
out,
fine. Who cares?
well, we'll also need to find a place to stop and get provisions. We don't really have anything. I got like
we can
110
go to the
copper.
wherever that innkeeper's from. There must be a town further down the road, like you said.
The sister location.
We need
Or
to
the
find
brother
which direction Vex went in, though.
Can I check to see if there's any provisions, or did I check to see if there were any provisions in the camp? I think I said I wanted to loot the camp.
You looted
And
the
also,
camp.
I'm double checking the camp.
I mean, you guys can, if you guys would like, you can salvage the tents. You could take those if you wanted. Inside their provision pack, like for their packs and stuff, they had like fire starters, like probably a couple days rations. So each of you, if Zammy, if you want to check one of the tents and Sirius, you want to check the other, you can add 3 rations to your inventory.
Okay, each person or?
Yeah, each of you can add 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's 3 days. Is a ration a day's
actually,
of food or what?
It'd probably be, yeah. Oh no, it's like a meal. Because they were traveling relatively close to cities and stuff, so they didn't need to carry a bunch of food with them.
So good for like a day and a half-ish.
Yeah.
If we're having like 2 meals a day. Okay.
Yeah.
You could probably stretch it if you're
crazy. You guys
crazy,
are feeling a little bit hungry, by the way, because you guys did sleep for 12 hours.
Do I notice, narrator, any place else where the grass is gray and dying? To try to indicate which direction Vex went in?
Yeah, but you lose it once it gets on the road. Because the road is
just
dirt.
Do I know which direction she went in, though?
Make a survival check.
Alright, give me 1 second.
This will be a level 3.
Oh god. I'm gonna do a preemptive destiny point.
Okay. You don't get it.
I'll spend another destiny point.
She went right, it looks like. You can see at the frayed edges of the road, this wilting grass, which shouldn't be dead in the nice summer rains and stuff. It shouldn't be dead yet.
I'm gonna look to Kilroy, and everyone is like, whenever we're done here, she went to the right.
Sirius will nod. Once he's done packing up I'll pack up the tent. He's gonna hide the cut up hair. Because that's probably a big clue.
Okay.
I make sure to like bring the blankets and stuff. Anything that is just good for the quality of life. Finocchio walks over to the wagon, walks over to Uhtred. Uhtred, where are we? Where are we going?
To the right.
To the right? Okay. Where's right? Like, why are we going right? Why aren't we just going to, what is it, Emerald Falls? Where are we going?
That's where Vex had went.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to salvage the cart here.
I'm gonna take a seat, and he sits against this wagon and he just closes his eyes. Or this little salvage.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Dipper and Finocchio just kind of passed out. Look, I know you don't owe Vex really anything, but me and Sirius swore an oath, and I think you saw how Kilroy reacted. He's got to go. I'd understand if you didn't want to come with us, but we could use you. I'd like you to come with us.
Dipper, he looks like still just a tiny bit out of it because he just woke up. But he says, well, I didn't really have anywhere else to go, so yeah, I'll tag along.
I'm gonna kind of like put my hand out for like bro forearm handshake. Very time appropriate. And I guess we get on moving then.
Okay. 1 second.
And also, how much ichor do we regain if we?
If you got a full night's sleep and you guys eat food, then you guys are back at full ichor. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we need to eat.
Yeah, you guys are feeling hungry. Well, if you guys haven't eaten, you don't regain.
On those rations.
Yeah, you gotta start. Yeah. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't regain ichor.
I'm gonna ask for a ration.
So if you guys gotta share those rations. And you guys did eat last night, so but you did sleep 12 hours, so those of you that were injured, you need more food.
I give my ration to Uhtred, and I'm like, cheers, and I eat one as well, so I have 1 ration left.
Okay.
Assuming we're doing this in the cart while we're getting ready to go, I'm gonna look. down in my like little coin pouch and go, I got like 112 copper. So the first place we stop, we need to buy some stuff. I need a new sword. And I'm sure a lot of us need new clothes and provisions as well.
Sirius will nod. I have some money as well. I'd be willing to support some of the bill.
I think the best way to do it is just we all need to act like our money's like pull it all together.
You guys are
to
relatively
get all
like.
the needs. Well, I don't know about the money from the cave, so I'm acting like we don't really have money.
Okay. So are you guys getting on the road?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
So.
I'll be in the front.
I guess I'll drive with Sirius since I know how to use an iron bread.
Okay.
I'll be all the way at the back.
Dipper, are you coming with us?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll stay with Finocchio.
Okay, 1 second. So, and I'm assuming, so you guys are going now, let me do this, gotta make it a little bit darker at night. Okay. Okay. So, let me drag everybody over here. One second, let me drag you guys' characters out.
Is this a random encounter? Whoa.
Road to Faendalin, apparently.
It's just that I smushed together 2 boards, but this is not the road.
Oh.
The Fandolin
Oh, look, it's Grog the Barbarian.
Dipper, I need Uhtred and Sirius.
Sirius and Kilroy. Can't forget about our boy Kilroy. Where's our horse?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
No, work faster. We have no horse boy.
Horse. Animal or beast. Is that where horse
I'm so sorry, Kilroy. Your iron bread is dead. But Uhtred, they were never alive to begin with.
How's that possible?
Who knows the mysterious ways of life and death?
So as you guys are making your way down the road at night, who's driving the horse?
Kilroy, I am, because I know how to use an iron bread.
Okay, make me a ride/pilot check. This will be a level 2 since it's at night. It's uncommon, but.
Okay. Who left?
Oh, also,
no.
how do you guys? Wait, hold on. It'll be level 3 if you can't see. So,
Oh crap!
But you can,
Hell
you could actually emit light from your hands. Remember?
I could do that.
Because you know how to do that now.
That's true. I guess as it's dark, I'm gonna and we're getting to more of a less well-lit area. I'm going to emit some light from my hands. Hold on, I messed up. There's too many dice on here. Jack, take one away whenever I roll.
Okay, I'll take the leftmost. Okay, so how many dice should that be, Jake?
It should be 5 dice.
Yeah. So, you don't have. It's just a trick. You don't have to roll for a trick.
No, that was for my ride/pilot.
Oh, okay. Let me see what that is. Yeah, you're good. Oh wow, that was really good.
Yeah. And then trick you don't have to roll for. Okay.
No, trick just happened. So Uhtred, you begin to just glow gently at night, and it kind of radiates out from around you. It's like the soft, orangish, white light.
Oh yeah, dude.
You guys begin to make your way down the road. After about an hour, as you're heading towards the sister location, up ahead, Dustin, would you make me a perception check?
I can do that. Okay.
Hour 20 and we finally got greatness. Or hour 10.
Okay. So it's 4 dice because I have 1 single pip in the skill.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Holy crap. So Dustin, as you're cold.
Dustin or Destin?
Destin, I'm sorry. Destin, you're cold, you're kind of hungry. It's kind of a cool summer night as you've been making your way down this road, following what happened. You're just feeling uncertain and unsure about what you're doing, your place in the world, you notice from behind you this glowing like light off in the distance, and you zero in on it, and you can see what appears to be a carriage. You can see there's the guy who's driving it appears to be faintly glowing light, and they have an iron bread. Their wagon is fucked up. There appear to be 5 of them on there, and you're pretty easily able to see that one of them is kind of like, they look really weird. Like they're in a fucked up cart with an iron bread. Their clothes are all mismatched, dirty, and filthy. One of the there's like a decrepit kid on the back that's in like this really revealing like clothes. It's a fucking sight to behold. It's really like strange. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this is so fucking weird.
Dustin, do you
Philadelphian clothes?
Dustin, do you have a torch at night, or actually, do you have a torch, or do you have do you want to activate your night vision? Because you would have, well, to see them off in the distance. But if you're walking around at night, you need some source of light.
I'd say night vision probably doesn't want to draw attention because he's alone.
Okay.
Dangerous.
Would you make me a polycraft check? It's only level 1.
Did you know that?
So 3 plus my spellcraft plus my.
Not spellcraft, fellcraft.
The 4 dice.
No, it would be, no, it should be 5, because it's whatever's on your sheet, Grant. We did it right on your sheet. What is it on your sheet?
Yeah, but I have a 0 in polycraft.
Yeah, but you have a vocation point in fellcraft, which gives you an automatic dice from that. But your reflex adds 2. Or not reflex, strength.
Oh, yeah, okay. So 4 dice there and 1 more. So,
wow.
Shit. Nothing.
You're using that torch, it looks like.
Yeah, torch is on.
You just, after the events of the day, you're like, actually, should we just make night vision a trick?
Yeah.
It seems like it should be a trick, because, like, in D&D...
You're inherently born with it.
We'll make it a trick. That seems fair.
My eyes don't work today.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. So, never mind. So, but you're seeing at night right now. But you can only, remember, it's not letting, you can't see in pitch black, it's just that dim light looks like normal light to you. And everything's in this kind of black and white, it's almost like a black and white movie.
Alright. Okay, so I see those people moving off in the distance. They all look like absolute psychopaths, and I don't feel exactly like I want to talk to them too much without a closer look. So Destin's gonna try to move off to the side a little bit, Max, get off the table. Max, he's gonna try to get off the side a little bit and just try to get a little closer look at them before he actually moves up to them.
Okay, where are you? Which way are you going? Where are you going?
Let's say like over here and just like crouch down.
Okay, you're gonna need to make me a stealth check.
I have no skill in that.
And then, yeah, you would. I mean, like, you guys, I mean, he's running out in the open. Got a 1, okay. Oh my god. Okay, so, Grant, do you want to describe yourself? Like, what do you look like?
Okay.
Yeah, they all see you.
I'm gonna stop the car.
Akria sleeping?
Is he?
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I passed out. Yeah.
Oh, well, here then.
Okay, yeah.
Well, now yeah.
Okay, so. Okay.
You guys just see, you see this, like, dark figure standing out in the, actually, wait, hold on, this is important, because, actually, we'll just say that you guys see it, because it's close enough, but you guys see this figure standing off in the darkness. You can't, like, Grant, pretend you're, like, they're seeing you from far away, so they don't really see your features yet, but, like, how tall are you, what are you carrying, yada yada.
Destin, from the distance that you can see him, he appears to be average height, around 5'11". He seems to be pretty wide, like, he's not a small figure, despite his normal size. Yes, should I describe all his features just right now, or...?
I think that's enough. Is there any other distinctive things that you might have on you, or?
There is one thing. He does appear to be holding something rather large and long over his shoulder.
I guess I would like I would stop the cart and like nudge Sirius and go, "Do you see that in the distance?" Like point
Sirius
with my
kinda
non-glowing
nods.
hand.
Okay, Destin, seeing the cart stop all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, obviously I've been seen." So it's kind of weird because these people are like absolute psychopaths. Why would he approach them?
Though, considering what
Stand-
you've seen today,
I'm
To
gonna
be
stand up on the
fair.
cart.
This seems relatively normal.
I'm gonna stand up on the cart and like, who's out there?
Okay, Destin, the cover's blown. He's gonna bite the bullet and he's like, "That'll be me. That would be me."
And who
He's
is me?
Just a traveler like yourself, apparently. Though, probably a little bit more normal looking.
Jack, how far does my light reach?
we'll say it reaches to about like right now. So right now he's coming into the light.
So I'm gonna point the light at him and tell him to stop.
He stops. He's like, "Calm down there, sir. Don't mean no harm."
And you see
What?
on his shoulder, you see a massive greatsword. But the greatsword is like, it looks like it's kind of like not a really nice one. It's kind of
Worn,
like, worn, maybe specks of rust on the blade, tiny places, but it's actually like maintenance-wise, it's nice, but it's just an old greatsword.
I'm gonna like look at him. You mean it's no harm with the great sword?
I mean others harm who try to harm me. So far, you ain't done that.
What's your name?
You first.
I'm Kilroy, says the kid in the weird clothes in the back, and he looks around awkwardly. I'm Kilroy. It's nice to
Good to meet you, Kilroy.
I'm.
Ain't you cold?
Mary, when they took my clothes away, this girl did. She's gone now.
Wrap up in the blankets, Kilroy.
Have you seen a young woman? She would have had like very short hair, and she would have had a horse.
You know, a lot of women have short hair and horses around here. You know, traveling folk and all that.
She was a vampire, and her hair would have been red.
Have you seen anyone like that?
No.
Can I make like a general knowledge check to see, or no? Or just like there's no chance.
No, I mean you can make me a destiny roll. But Grant, the thing is, where you are on the road right now, she would have been way past you because you got here. She would have been like she was on horseback. She would have been much further along this path than you would have. So I don't. So there's unless maybe you were camped all day, but I was thinking like you've just been walking for a long time.
Probably. Yeah. So no. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, okay. Can't say I've seen nothing like that. Seen horses and women and people with short hair, but not all three of those.
Well, my name's Uhtred. What about you? Wanted to know our names were first.
Name's
Destin, where are you heading? Where are you going from?
Can't say I quite know that myself.
Where are you traveling from?
Tent City.
No, Grant, you're coming from Redwall.
Are you coming from Redwall?
Yeah, we talked about this. Remember?
Redwall.
Wait, Grant. Hold on. Do you actually not remember?
No, okay, I got it now. Okay. Coming from Redwall myself. After the pack.
Gotcha. Do you stick around for the festival?
Not really. Decided that once things started blowing up, should probably make my way out before people got suspicious. Stick out like a sore thumb if you can't notice. He adjusts his sword a little bit.
Suppose you do. Sirius kind of chuckles at that. Name's Sirius.
Serious sound name.
Would you make me a general knowledge check there, Destin?
Yes.
Because the name Sirius, you are a frequent traveler of many places, so you might recognize that name.
Okay. So is that it's just my general knowledge. I don't have
General, yeah,
intelligence.
it should just be your general knowledge, and that'll be a level 2. That's uncommon.
Oh shit. Oh, that's all.
Because he didn't say his last name. Okay, you got it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got it.
you recognize, like, based off his noble appearance and noble clothes, the name Sirius, and the fact that he's a siren, you ascertain that this might be Sirius Roseblood, which is the heir to the throne of Ten City, which is, like, the southern siren kingdom.
Well, that is interesting. He clears his throat a little bit. Sirius Roseblood, you wouldn't happen to be.
Yes, you know of me.
Plenty of people do. So, guessing your friends of yours, your cohorts, why are you out traveling this late at night? Seems rather dangerous, ain't it?
We're
Oh,
trying to
it's
find
we're in
that
a
woman.
hurry.
Why are you traveling late at night? Kind of dangerous.
Why do you gotta
isn't
answer
it?
everything with a question, Uch? We're not getting anywhere.
All I'm asking is, you know there's dangers on the road. Not speaking of myself. Talking monsters, bandits, plenty of things.
So you travel a lot?
More than most.
What do you do for a living?
He like just kind of lifts the sword a little bit. Yes.
We should hire him.
I'm gonna like. What did you do for a living?
He's got a sword. He kills things.
Sirius kind of looks at his cart and the fact that like there's quite a few missing members from like when the party first started, and he looks back to him and he's like, "Well, that might not be too bad of an offer."
Are you a knight?
He kind of laughs a little bit, rubs his face, runs his hand through his hair. No. Flatbuck would know. Flat better.
What's your price?
He looks over at Sirius. 5 bronze.
For how long?
As long as you need me, or until I get sick of the company.
I'm gonna
Really?
go like.
I'll give you some professional courtesy there.
Great.
Only-
You might wanna That's a really low price.
He's gonna throw that at you like
No, it's 5 bronze. It's 5 bronze.
5 bronze a lot, isn't it?
That's like 5 gold in D&D. But
Oh.
5, but you don't know what the time. I mean, I would assume you'd get paid by the day or by the week or something when you worked for the caravans. So.
Okay. Okay, here you go. 5 gold, 5 bronze
5
a
gold.
week. 5 platinum a week.
I would do a little bit more than 5. So Grant, just for reference here, 1 second, let me look this up for you. But D&D.
You didn't have money, like 5?
Let me see here. 1 second. D&D living stand.
Say something
I
to
just,
Destin. Destin. I got 50 copper.
Yeah, I'll buy myself a loaf of bread and a piece of dried jerky.
So just so you know, 1 bronze is a modest like night's rest. So that's modest. Comfortable would be 2 bronze a night, or price a day. So in order for you to live a day and get food and get like a place to sleep and everything, it would be 1 bronze a day. So if you only get paid 5, then you're making 0 profit.
Wait, I got 1 bronze. Wait. Okay, I'm messing up the exchange rates a little here. So 1 bronze is worth 1 gold in D&D terms,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay,
So
and
probably a more reasonable price would probably be like 20
15
bronze a
a
week.
week?
okay. All
But
right.
that would be like if you're getting paid well, like, cause like again, like, so
It's kind of
if you
kind of a bad rep.
so
Don't
a modest would be 1 bronze a day, comfortable would be 2 bronze a day, wealthy would be 4 bronze a day, and aristocratic would be 10 bronze a day. And you do know that Sirius is a noble, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Okay. Right, kind of a little bit. 12 bronze a week.
Sirius kind of thinks to that, checks his pouch, and he says, "Well, I can certainly shell that out that much."
Dipper, who, as soon as he saw a figure approaching, put his face coverings back on. He says, "And what makes you think that you're worth 12 of our bronze?"
You see that horse there? If I didn't want to have a head, it wouldn't have a head.
What?
It's an iron bread.
I don't care.
That's pretty strong, Woodgrid.
What did you say?
Dipper kind of like glares at him, and he like puts his
Yeah.
hand on his waist, and he says, "You
Sirius, yeah,
you have a
shuffles
lot of
his
confidence
sword.
to say something like that to us."
Hey, quite a bit, sir. Quite a bit.
I wouldn't make idle threats, but
I ain't telling you I'm gonna kill your horse.
the mercenary.
I think it was a metaphor.
Yeah, what the kid who needs a shirt says.
I think he looks scary. I think, I don't know. I mean, is this a group decision?
Finocchio hears just everyone talking.
Well, we could always
Kinda
try
sits up
for a
little
week.
bit.
Oh.
Can you all please be quiet? Dipper, you know how I value my sleep, right? I'm trying to go to bed. So can we just keep on writing? And what are you guys talking about, kid?
Dipper says, "Finocchio's right. We should move on."
Thank you.
Kind of thinks for a second, and he pulls out 12 bronze from his pouch. And he hands it over.
Captain walks up.
We could always see your work for a week, and if we don't like you, we could always toss you. That's the mercenary way, isn't it?
That is. Glad to see someone here who understands the concept of a mercenary. He takes the bronze and gives him a nod. You got my sword for a week.
Cheers.
Finocchio notices.
Hopefully your services will be proven useful.
Get on in then.
Now, we're after a woman. We better get going.
Well then, let's not waste any time then. I know the roads around these parts pretty well, so I'll keep you on track.
Is there a town near here?
Would there be a town near here?
Yeah, you would know about it. You would have traveled probably by it many a times. It's called Tuntin.
Tuntin. Okay, he kind of like puts his foot up on
It's like
the...
really close to you. You're probably on foot. You were probably an hour and a half away. In the carriage, about the same-ish.
Yeah, he puts his foot up and kind of just like pops up into the cart and just sits down. Careful not to chop off what's his face, his head.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. There's a town further on, but that town is a couple days travel. There's a sister location. There's like another tavern that you could pass by, but that other town, which is further south, which is the only way this road goes, that's further south, and that's Tuntin.
Yeah.
That's a day or three ride.
Yeah. Well, there's a tavern not too far from here. Could probably reach in a couple hours, I'd say. But if you want to get to a proper town, it's going to take you a day at forced march, couple days at a more leisure pace. Don't think you want to run your horse to death.
What? Oh, so Grant, I should maybe explain. So that's an ironbred, Grant. It's literally not a real horse. It's like a wooden horse. It's a construct.
Okay. Well, he looks at the horse, like, now that he's a little closer, he just says, okay, maybe you can make the forced march work.
Well, we gotta go by the tavern anyway. If it looks alright, we can stop and get more provisions, but I say the town's our best bet.
Yeah, I would. Besides, if you're looking for a woman, well, you're gonna get more information from a proper town with guards and such than you will from a tavern out in the sticks.
Well,
Suppose so.
Well, thanks. We should get going then?
I wanna, get the horse going
Okay.
at a pretty good pace.
So, we're gonna do a little travel montage here. So you guys are going to travel. So, and real quick before we continue, would everybody mind just briefly describing their character, what they look like? Because you guys are on the back of the carriage. You guys would have all introduced each other. So quickly give Grant just a brief, like, what's your character, what they would tell him, like what they do, what their profession is, yada yada yada.
All right, who wants to go first?
Actually, Dustin, why don't you go first? Just like, what's your name, your occupation they already know, and what you look like. Well, I already posted your image in the, and you already described it. So go look in the player resource if you want to see what Dustin looks like.
So Dustin looks to be about 18 years old, but he seems a little weathered for his age. His skin's a little harsh. It looks like he's been exposed to the elements quite a bit.
Eyes are a little sunken.
Eyes are sunken, and interestingly enough, his eyes do not look like a normal person's eyes. They are indeed like a lizard. He has bright orange pupils and bright orange irises, and black pupils that are kind of oval shaped instead of round. His skin is light tan, and his face is marked with a number of small healed scars. His hair is long and slightly curly. He has a red band around part of it, and he also has an upper back length ponytail that hangs off the back. His armor is relatively worn and cheap. It looks like he got it from a pretty cheap place on a bargain. But despite that, it all looks well maintained and in good condition.
Yeah.
And his one thing that he does keep that's in good condition is a quality helmet.
Yeah. Cool. Let's go to Uhtred next, and I will I'll repost your image in the chat for Grant.
Uhtred is about 5'10", normal stature. From looking at him, he's got like brownish, blondish hair. He looks like a normal, like, I guess, mudblood, but I don't know how much your knowledge is, but by him glowing, that would assume that he is in fact Angelkin.
Grant, you would know that that's not. Yeah, you would know he's Angelkin.
He's got a set of really nice looking. He's got a nice looking chest plate. And hold on, I gotta look at this real quick.
He's also got some
breastplate,
boots.
Yeah, I got some super fancy boots.
Hell yeah! To those kicks.
Got a arm protected, a gambeson coat on, but his pants like look a little too big for him, and they got a big ass hole in the knee, and is a little bit dirty. You would notice the necklace he wears. I believe he would tell you his profession was a guard. In Redwall, he was a cadet. Same thing, Jack.
He would have said guard, so don't like you think he's a for you if you believe.
Exactly. And that he's born to the Red Guards. I guess that'd be about all he'd tell in a short couple days span.
Okay, let's do Sirius next. I'll post.
All right. Sirius is a sort of teenage noble type. He's sort of average height, white hair, blue skin. He's wearing a sort of cloak with his family colors, which are like blue and purple, with a sort of sigil for the tent city nobility. Right now he's sort of wearing more sort of travel-y clothes, sort of more armor-based stuff underneath that cloak.
Why can't I post this image? Why won't it post? I can't. Oh, here, I can use this one. I had one where it's like his entire body, but this will have to do. That's serious. We should actually, Ivan, one day we should
There's
actually...
one character sheet.
But we should make, for some reason I can't copy it over, but we should actually make you like have you make your own, instead of just using this picture, have you make like a actual image at some point. Because it's really easy, it's just a little tool. Let's do Dipper next. Would Dipper have said anything?
No. Dipper does not trust this guy, like, at all.
Do you keep your mask on the entire time?
Yeah, in fact, here's a picture from like the shoulders up of what Dipper's face coverings look like.
Ooh.
He did not really talk much at all. He kept his things close to him. He stayed alert and did not sleep very much. And if he talked to anyone, it would have only been like Uhtred or Fenacrio.
Okay. Finacrio, you still don't have an image, do you?
I still only have that inspiration image.
You could make a rough. We're gonna have you make a rough what's it called at some point, and we'll just say like imagine it's a little bit more buggy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll just send. I guess I'll send like a little inspiration image.
yeah.
But Finacrio, let me send the image real quick.
This image is going to be terribly horrendously horrifying. Oh my god!
No. That's not what he looks like at all.
No. Imagine cut off the wings. Cut off the wings. It's it's much more smoother.
Yeah, think
and
of what
you
a
can
normal
actually see
human
his
looks,
face.
but they have like Grant. You remember that bug girl from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but not
Yeah.
green.
Dude.
This is like a fucking Final Fantasy character.
I know this is going to be tremendously horrifying, and then, like, before I finish my sentence...
He is completely covered. He has basically like on his skin no color other than the very bright teal lines all across him. Everything is gray. Even his hair is gray, and his eyes are a bit different. One of his eyes is still gray, but another one is kind of has a hint of purple in it, which is
you
a
would
little
recognize
odd.
him as Chittenkin, Grant.
Okay.
I believe we renamed
Oh
it
no,
as
Kiki. He's Kiki. So
Kiki,
just so you know,
yeah.
so Uhtred is a Angelkin, Sirius is a Siren. Dustin, you would see his eyes. You might think he's a mutant. He's something that's kind of. I'll let him reveal it in time. But and then Dipper, if you never saw his face, you wouldn't really know. But Finacrio is obviously Kiki, which are like the bug people.
Kilroy. Describe Kilroy.
Okay, Kilroy. I actually have an image of Kilroy.
I haven't finished my talking. Yeah,
Looks to be a door.
Oh, I'm
Narrator.
sorry, narrator too. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me remember what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
Crap, that's probably it. Oh, you know, he is also wearing kind of these like very royal robes, but they're very dirty and gruff. And you also know, just from Kiki, I don't know if you know much about their culture and all of that, but you don't really see them in public. They're normally very.
They kind of
reserved
stick to their
to
like. They're
themselves.
very like They're more from the West, but they're very like reclusive. Like they stick among themselves.
Among Us?
Among Us.
Okay, let's remove
Sus. That's sus, Grant. Then there's your boy Kilroy. So that looks wrong. That was back when he was healthy. So Kilroy is like he's really skinny. He's decrepit. His face is starting to look kind of gaunt.
Blood.
During the travel, if you would have paid attention, he would have been coughing sometimes and coughing up blood. He has a literal like black spike, it's a shallow spike coming out of his head.
Kilroy
Very
is just Victor.
Grant, you would actually notice like that means that he's somebody that has Shard's disease.
Alright, that's terrifying. That's not good.
Yeah, and so yeah, but that's what most people react to him. And he just stutters like Morty all the time. And he seems very intent on finding Vex and protecting Vex. And he's probably the most friendly and amicable. Like he probably would have talked to you a lot, wanted to get to know you, kind of just know about you. Like that's Kilroy. He's friendly. But
I thought you looked like this from the
He's a mudblood, though.
He's a mudblood, so he has nothing. He doesn't have any powers or anything.
Got it.
He's just kind of shit. He's got 10
I
movement speed.
I forgot to like give profile on Dipper. He's 5'7". He's kind of skinny. And he's wearing I don't know if you would recognize it or not, but he's wearing kind of like Leo Delphian style clothing.
So is
Okay.
Kilroy, by the way. Kilroy's getting cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in like his really revealing like Leo Delphian clothes. Think of like a
Would he not have changed?
No, you guys literally just went. Like you guys just went. He might have packed some extra clothes, but I think you guys literally you guys went to the cart. You got in the cart. You got like a couple essentials, and you guys just left.
Okay.
Yeah.
During the travels, Dustin would have just taken the blanket out of his pack and just like tossed it to poor.
And Kilroy's skinny too, so it's like it's making it worse. Like he's like skinny and not wearing enough clothes. Though it is a summer night, so it only probably is getting down to the 50s or 60s, not even.
Yeah, it's not pleasant for him.
But it's breezy and stuff. So
he's like here, toga up or something. Cover yourself, man.
Was there anything else anybody would have done over? Because what happens is you guys travel, you guys make it to the sister location. There, if you guys would like to buy any food or anything, they don't have weapons and stuff. But if you would have liked to buy some, if you would have liked to buy some provisions and stuff, you might be able to buy some provisions there.
How much is a provision?
So in order to, it depends what you want. Do you want food?
Yeah.
Each day's worth of food, that would cost you 10 copper if you're running like really shitty food. More like in order to like live like a day, it's about like 50 copper.
Oh gosh.
Because you got to think about breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Dipper's gonna buy.
Actually, here even better. I can just look up how much a ration is.
Did we get any from Kilroy's workshop? Because I remember we packed some stuff.
I will say you guys
got.
Yeah, I'll say you got, because I did say you guys brought oatmeal and stuff. So you guys right now have enough food. Just Kilroy's like oats and stuff. You guys have about enough for maybe like, because there are 5 of you, or 6 of you rather. So between 6 people, you guys probably have enough. We'll say for a week, but it's gonna take you guys 3 days to get there from where you started. So if you guys, so you definitely won't starve on the road.
We should be fine on the road then.
Yeah.
I would just continue.
Over the course, it's a couple of days of travel, right?
Yes, like 3.
Okay. Over the course of 3 days, Destin would be slowly sipping on a vial of a black liquid, just like slowly drinking it down, and he probably goes through the entire vial by the end of the travel.
Wait, just a thing of black liquid?
Yes, it's a small vial of black liquid. He doesn't really talk about it, he doesn't pay attention to it, but just...
So you can kind of see him, like, when nobody's looking, he just kind of sips it gently, quickly, and then kind of puts it back away.
Yeah, like, it's not like, it's a little, it's quick. He doesn't bring attention to it.
Does Dipper ever notice this?
Yeah, also, along with Dipper, I'm very skeptical of Destin as well. So I'm staring at him, too.
So should we roll something, or...
Yeah, so let's roll because if you were trying to hide it, that would be a deception check. And then for perception check versus... So just roll it, might as well.
Okay, yeah, there's no way. I just threw it to the void.
It's a shallow void. Okay, you got a 1, so you guys make me a perception check versus that.
Hi.
Oh, I wonder.
Can you move me back to the board real quick? I had to restart Talespire.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I think he succeeded the 4.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, boy.
Destin would have bought he would have bought 3 days of rations from the tavern.
That would have been
1.5 bronze, right?
So yeah, 3. Yeah, it's 50 copper for a ration for a day.
All right, so that would bring them. Wait.
So I noticed Destin drinking this black liquid. Am I able to tell what it is?
No, I don't think it's marked at all, but you can see him drinking it.
It's just a plain glass vial.
Okay.
I would.
Do I see it as well?
If you got one, because
Yeah.
perception, defender, actually defender wins. So actually, Funakra, you don't see it.
I would have seen it, and I would have asked him what the black liquid was.
Okay, as he says that, he doesn't like make it obvious. He just like takes it away from his lip, taps it, puts it away, and he says, "Medicine.
You sick? You got 4?
We're all sick."
Dipper feels
No,
really
but I
uneasy
thought only I
here.
was sick.
You have the spore, don't you?
Wait, what did you say?
You have the spore, don't you?
Yeah, the spore.
Spore?
Spore, like the disease gland.
Oh, no. He chuckles a bit and just thinks that if I had the spore, we wouldn't be talking. I'd either be burned alive or I would be dead. Or I'd be trying to kill you as a zombie. So, no, not the spore.
What are
Can
you
I
sick
try
with?
to use my Minecraft to peer into his mind to see,
Ooh.
like, to figure out the actual truth?
You could. Are you doing this stealthily, or are you just gonna do it?
Oh, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. Make me a Minecraft check. And Grant, you would defend this. You basically make a mental defense check, because we're not in combat. So that would be base 3 plus every point of intelligence, plus every point in
Spellcraft?
in Minecraft specifically, plus your Felcraft. So I think you'd roll a 4, because technically you would add your. Actually, I'm sorry. No, your Felcraft doesn't apply to a mental defense if you're not in
That's a 3?
combat.
Okay, how do I get rid of these dice then? Shit. Okay, just count off the last dice, I guess. So I've done.
Oh,
Oh my
oh my
god!
gosh! You tried to
Am I allowed to use a destiny point, or is that
No. Remember the rule. When to play versus players, it can't be afterwards.
Oh
So-
my lantern!
Destin, you see as Funakrio's eyes flash green, and you can feel this worming into your mind feeling of something trying to like get into your head, and you steal your resolve, and you push back. You realize that Funakrio did it because his eyes flash green.
Yeah, Destin just as he feels it, he reaches over and just flicks him hard in the forehead.
What the hell?
Man. Cut it out.
Back and go, stop fighting! I'll turn this wagon around.
Funakrio, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Nothing. And Funakrio kind of backs up to Dipper.
Destin gives him a hard look for a second, just looks back away to the road.
That's not very polite there. Funakrio, you know that's it would be awful to do that to people, to get in their heads. That's not nice.
Destin, how far from this town are we?
You guys, I'm gonna say at this point, are about it's late at night. You guys have been traveling. You guys are kind of pushing things to the limit. I would say you guys are about 6 hours away. We'll say 3. We'll say 3 hours away.
When Funakrio backs up to Dipper, Dipper says, "That's the same thing that you did to that assassin. What was that, Funakrio?"
It's Minecraft. It's a part of my exocraft. Do you
Dipper
not
says,
know what that is?
Dipper says, "Like the game?"
I pull out a laptop from my backpack.
What is this spellcraft?
We gotta get some
What are
wood,
these-
guys.
Yeah,
You just see
yeah.
Funakrio punching trees.
Fix the cart.
Look this, I'm gonna go Minecraft.
Dipper says, "What's Minecraft?"
Well, it's a part of the exocraft that Kiki are born with. It's just, do you really not know what that is? I thought that was common knowledge.
I did it when I rolled for it. So I guess I
Um,
don't.
That
Dipper
I
says, "Well, when you did it back there, you saw what happened to the guy."
Well, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to be that harsh. I just peer into someone else's mind.
That sounds really dangerous, Finocchio.
Isn't all Fellcraft?
Dipper kind of ponders that.
It's good. You can't think of anything that is dangerous.
Yeah.
Dipper shrugs.
And I don't know what. I don't trust him. I don't think you do either. But drinking black liquid. I don't know any medication that has to do with black liquid. That I don't trust it. It doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, Dipper.
He's being quiet.
Dipper nods. He says, "Yeah, something's definitely up with this guy. We should keep an eye on him."
So,
I guess at some point I would have switched
okay.
off the... I'm just saying, I guess at some point I would have gotten tired of driving and would have switched off with Kilroy to sit in the cart.
let me see. What is even Kilroy's role? Here, I'll swap. It's good though. He actually, that's like the one thing. Like he's good at that because it doesn't like his negatives don't. Actually, his negative and reflex doesn't apply to that. But hold on, let me grab this.
You know, Dipper, I don't really know much about Fellcraft at all. I still want to learn more, but we can maybe help each other, to learn more about this.
Dipper
I mean, I think
says,
at the town we get, maybe we can go to the library, look up more about Fellcraft, but maybe we can learn something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke a little bit. Like the liquid would be a reddish brown, like a dark reddish brown.
Okay.
Even worse, so sketchy.
It would look like
Water.
healing blood then.
No, it would be brown. But healing blood is not brown.
Well, he said a reddish brown.
But
Destin, why are you drinking
I
shit?
think like
Blood
dusty
shit.
red,
Nice.
that color.
Why do we drink at all?
But to Finocchio, Dipper says, yeah, sure. I guess it couldn't hurt to, expand our horizons.
At some point I would have talked to Dipper too.
Oh, actually, wait, Jake. If it's at night, Kilroy can't drive at night without. Oh, you have to glow.
Look, I figured this. Is this at night?
Yeah,
take over.
If you guys are driving at night, yeah, I'm assuming if you guys are trying to push through and go as fast as you can, we're still at night.
Yeah.
Do you have to be good at ride pilot to drive?
No, you can try, but I kind of treat it like swim, where like if you fuck up, like then you just completely lose control. Yeah.
Dipper says, I could take over if I need to.
Do you know how?
No, I'll figure it out.
Okay. I'll sit up here and help you.
How about
Dipper
Sirius?
Dipper can also see in the dark, so.
That's true.
Sirius.
I'll sit up front with you and I'll help you and make sure you don't. I'll teach you how.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you want some help piloting this vessel. I could be assistance, just as a couple pair of eyes.
Dipper cuts him off. He says, "No, I think we're okay, Destin."
How many people did it take to drive a cart?
What I'm just getting from this is I should have never switched.
Yes.
5 apparently.
This is why you're crazy to sit around right now.
Killer will back up and let Dipper take the wheels.
Oh god, don't fuck the wagon up, Dipper.
Dipper, make me a ride/pilot check.
That's the level.
It's this will be a common because like you can see at night. You're going down a gentle road, or uncommon. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Use the destiny point.
Yeah, sure. You are able to keep control of the horse, the Ironbred. It takes a minute. You think you're getting the hang of it, but you still have to be very alert. Okay.
Dipper says, "See, it can't be that hard."
As we hit a big
it.
bump.
Or Fuchu can do it.
Hey now.
So, anyways, you guys get to this kind of rocky path in the road, and I'll say you guys get up here. Man, it is really hard to move this fucking cart. You have no idea. Actually, I should be can I control V? Come on. No, I can't. Shit. Well, I'll do this. Hold on, gentlemen. Your narrator is hard at work. These plants are coming with it. Okay. Oh, is it levitating? It's a flying cart. Oh wow, I should have a light bulb. What the heck?
I must go. My people need me.
Okay. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on. This is harder than it looks.
We should just say we're at the town.
No. You're not at the town. I wanted you guys to see this. So yeah, if you guys want to drag yourselves over to that new cart now. Violet!
Oh god.
Come on, what's going on here?
Who's hitting the horse? Who's killing? Ah! It's warping!
In the span of a few days.
You all know magic.
This devil horse.
As we moved like 75 feet.
Yes, exactly. So you guys get to this area in the road here. You can see would everyone here who's looking, would you make me a perception check?
Okay.
And if you don't already have your night vision, you'll need to be able to see at night, or you'll need to glow.
Well, you said it didn't like
Okay, and just tell me the number you get.
I got 2.
I don't know what I got.
Ooh,
I think I got 4.
I got 1.
I got
3.
3.
Okay. So anybody who got a 2, you would see these this kind of like shattered barrels and just kind of random like baskets and like half of a wheel of cheese just lying discarded on the side of the road. You can see papers and boxes lying in between here. And then also Jake, you said you got a level 4?
Yeah.
Did anybody else get a level 4?
I got a 3.
Okay, you got a 3. Then for the 3, you, Dustin, from atop your perch here, you'd be able to see further back, you see some kind of white thing on the ground hidden behind a bush. And then
anything like noticeable, or is it hair? Or
you can just see the color white further back underneath the bush, which is unnatural in nature. And Jake, you see that as well. It's not snowing, so like there's no other white in nature really. And then as for you, Uhtred, you hear this weird like almost like clicking and like breaking off in the distance.
Ooh.
Twigs and branches breaking.
Hey, I'm gonna like lean over to Sirius and Dipper. There's something ahead. I can hear it moving through the woods.
Call me crazy, but I think this would be a good spot to ambush.
Dipper draws Talon.
I'm gonna draw my daggers.
Has his hands on his swords, ready to swing.
Killer pulls out a fucking like butter knife and he pulls out his push there. Should we lure them in?
Sirius jumps off the cart, assuming that it's stopped. And he's gonna...
I'm gonna jump off too.
Killer's gonna hop off too.
Dipper's
slowly approach.
I'll say.
Killer's gonna try to climb up this rock.
Wait. Sorry. Destin himself, who would kind of stow his great sword along his hip, because you don't put a great sword on your fucking back, and he'll hop off the cart.
He got it! Killer climbed the rock! He got up. It's like it's some tiny rock, like, and it's very easy to climb, but he manages to climb up on top here. It takes an insane amount of effort for him to do it, but he's up top.
Kilroy's like American Ninja Warrior.
Exactly. Okay, what were you guys doing over here?
That's investigating. I'm also sort of keeping an eye out for any ambush, and also keeping another eye out for like wilted grass.
Okay, so make me a survival check.
Oh boy. That's a 4.
Yeah, Destin's gonna take point if you
Yoink.
guys like. 'Cause he's
That's level 3 victory.
Okay. You would see, so you as you kind of investigate and kind of look at, like, you can see that there are caravans that come through here. You can see that it looks like there was like some kind of like struggle here. You look around, you find like broken like arrowheads around on the ground. You can see like chips in the rock where things have been hitting it. You can see little broken pieces of metal around, and you can see what appears to be like something was like things were dragged away from here. In terms of dead grass, you don't see any dead grass or dead things. But what was the last thing you were looking for?
Oh, sorry.
I think that was it. It was just maybe like threats, but that would be more perception. And we already kind of established that.
Sorry, you go ahead.
Sirius kind of looking at this scene, he says, it almost seems like monsters went through here.
Destin's gonna walk up real quick. There's food like scattered over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how does it look? Like really old and moldy, or does it look relatively fresh?
It looks relatively fresh.
He like picks up one piece of bread.
Like
and
there's a little
tosses
bit, but like an old loaf of bread like that, the way they used to make it back in the day, with like it could last, a week. So,
Does it look like it's getting there, or it's like?
Say that again.
Destin's like been around bread his entire life. I'm guessing.
Make me a survival check, because I'll give you depending on how good, I'll give you a specific day.
All right, let's see here. Survival. Ooh, I actually have a decent roll in that.
Oh!
Okay.
Level 3.
This has been out for like 2 days.
2 days since this got tossed here. Might be longer if it might be less time if these people are on the road for a bit. He stands up and walks back to the party. We should be careful. There's something not too friendly to us around here.
Well, should we get back on the cart and just tread
Actually,
carefully?
Can Destin check if there's any tracks?
Sure,
Is there
make
any,
a
like,
perception check.
Can I make one too? Since
Sure.
I'm
Can you
master of
survival?
traps?
Can you survival for that instead? Because he's trying to track it.
You can't track a trap.
I'll do perception for the trap.
If you're trying to find the trap and look at it and like see it, then that's perception.
Not trap. I'm sorry, tracks. Tracks.
Oh!
Tracks.
Oh, Jake has just heard trap and he's
I
like,
got a 5 on that.
what?
On the perception.
For what? For the
The
traps?
traps.
Oh, you don't see any traps.
Hell yeah, no traps.
But Grant, for the
Yeah.
tracks, you wanted to track the tracks?
See if there's any tracks, any like wild animal footprints or whatever.
Did you get a 3 before?
Yes.
We'll just use that roll. You don't see any wild animal footprints here. You do see like cartwheels, some foot traffic, and obviously horses and stuff.
Track marks.
Yeah. You do see drag marks, yeah. The drag marks seem like, yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Should we get back on the cart and tread lightly?
Let's see.
Fanakra, would you make me a perception check?
Ah, shit.
You think of this. Considering that there ain't no animal tracks around here, I'm thinking
I got a
this is
1.
about bandits.
Oh.
You don't see anything.
Well, Destin, wouldn't they have ambushed us already? Most of us are in the kill zone.
They moved out of the perch. They may have moved out of the perch. This might be an abandoned position right now.
Yeah, so we should just get back on the cart and keep going.
We should scout around first, make sure we don't get rocks dropped on our heads.
Dipper's gonna not quite yell, but he's gonna say, you see anything up there, Kilroy?
Ooh, it's real dark.
Yo, what are you doing up there?
I climbed the rock tree. I was very I'll get down. And he like slowly makes his way down these rocks.
Just to make sure he doesn't break his neck.
Yeah, actually, I should make him roll again, shouldn't I?
Where's that white thing at? Because I saw that white thing, Jack.
Ooh,
No.
Gilroy like falls off the rocks.
Dustin tries to catch him. Dustin tries to catch him.
Make me a lift check.
Okay, lift check.
'Cause
That's
he's-
5. Yoink.
Yeah, you grab
Yep.
him. You snag him, and he's surprisingly light.
Yeah, I guess not. He gets out of there, like, careful, and he sets him down.
Where's that?
There was a rock.
Yeah, no shit.
Where's that white thing at, Jack, that I saw in the bushes?
Over. You didn't see it, I believe. Well, you saw
I
it
gotta-
too, but yeah, you see it over here.
I'm gonna slowly thread my way this way.
Dustin with company.
There isn't anything behind the
will
cart. I don't see anything.
Climb up these rocks.
You don't really. Okay, wait, hold on. You can make me a climb check there, Sirius. This
Yep.
will be a level 2.
Level 2. My climb is 4.
Don't you guys like the numbers? Isn't that easier?
Yes.
Ooh!
No.
You see, as Sirius tries to make his way up, but he loses purchase on one of the rocks and it slips beneath him, and you're back on the ground.
Damn.
You know, I'm pretty good at climbing, Sirius. I could probably show you a thing or two.
Don't climb the fucking rock.
Sirius is
Okay,
trying
you
to
wanna do it
look
again?
Leroy.
You could try again.
He kind of sighs and sure.
Okay, make me the check again. There's literally, I mean, it's not like you can hurt yourself. Okay, you got it.
There.
You scale the rocks.
You can always hurt
Do I
yourself.
see anything up here?
You do not. Oh wait, actually, hold on one second. You might see something. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to delete the other card over here.
Shit.
How do I hold on, I'm trying to destroy the cart.
Some dense forest over here. That's what I see.
How do I delete again? There we go.
I don't see it anymore. Okay.
A
Yeah.
little bit. Cool. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Again. Like.
Okay.
Wow.
With a 2.
Okay, 2.
You see an ominous glowing, but like not like the glowing that Uhtred has. You see kind of this faint, almost like wisps of smoke, thing moving between the trees slowly towards you. 1 second, let me place it.
Uh-oh. The
I don't
mom?
like this.
Oh no, it's a ghost.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't look like a goat. It looks like, and I can actually paste a picture of it. Where is its sheet? Actually, I'm sorry. These ones don't glow. These ones don't glow. Why can't I crop image? Why doesn't it let me just straight up copy this over to Discord? That's annoying. I can't just straight up copy that, really? That's annoying. Let me do something real quick. Don't you just love it when things don't work the way you want them to? Rectangular. I'm having to snip it. That's annoying. Okay, so this, it's actually, I'm sorry, it's not really glowing. It's more like just wisps of smoke working their ways between the trees. And it's slowly, and it's watching you, but it's like slowly moving towards you.
What do we see over here behind the bush?
1 second.
It's the bones.
You see the teared up, it's not decomposed bone, there's like bits of flesh. This is like relatively fresh as you see this mangled humanoid form.
Destin, I think we should get going.
Does this thing seem like it's gonna like be hostile soon?
You can see it is just slowly floating towards you, like
Okay.
it is watching you.
I think you're good.
Does it seem to know that I see it?
You're not real an expert in ghosts' facial expressions, but I mean, it's
Oh.
looking at you.
I'm going to... Man, I'm really on my own here. Oh boy. I'm gonna jump off the rocks and run back, and kind of face looking up, and kind of make it clear to anybody who sees me there is something there, and it doesn't want to.
We're gonna hightail the cart out of here, boys.
Okay, Kilroy's gonna stumble back and says, "What's going on?"
Sirius
out
doesn't
here.
say anything. He just has his eyes glued to where that
Is Dipper
ghost
coming?
or whatever is.
Dipper, you coming?
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys begin to move, the cart. Here, I'll
Oh my
move-
god, the horse ran away.
Yeah.
No!
We're fucked.
What shit?
Oh my god, the horse is so fast.
He's gone. I gotta copy the what's it called again?
Alright, let's get over there, boys. Wherever the horse is
Yeah.
at is where we will be at. Where did this horse go? There it is.
Everyone go.
Dipper, you want to take driver's seat next to me, my boy?
You, Sirius, you lose sight of the You lose sight of the what's it called? The ghost. Up ahead, you guys see another like stretch of road, another formation. Do you guys just want to proceed?
Yes, proceed.
Okay.
Sirius kind of turns to the Destin, and he'll ask him, "Do you know much about ghosts and things in this area?"
Would Destin know anything about there being ghosts on the road?
So ghosts, look, that's a term that really doesn't exist. Those are wraiths. They're a monster. You would
Okay,
know that.
right.
Okay.
You know they exist on the road, yeah.
Yeah.
They usually don't. They usually don't go after living people, though. They usually will only. They'll appear. They feed off the souls of the lost, and the lost are people who don't have descendants. So their souls still exist, but they're constantly hunted in like the other world by wraiths, and so wraiths will generally stick around places of death.
Okay, he thinks for a second. Well, he saw some spectral-looking, raggedy-looking
They're
fucker,
like
right?
scavengers if you think about it. Like they'll attack you if you're weak or if you're easy prey, or if there's like other monsters attacking you. Also, they'll group up because they want your soul. They don't eat your body; they consume your soul.
Yeah. Well, what you saw back there probably wasn't no ghost or nothing. Those ain't. I don't want to know much about those, but I know that what you saw, considering all the death that was back there, I'm assuming that was a wraith. They probably wouldn't bother us much. Wraiths don't go after folk that look strong and healthy. But I'm assuming that they were going looking around. They were scavenging that place for souls. Looks like people.
Look back at Kilroy, strong and healthy.
Oh no!
Okay. Would everybody on the cart who's not like everyone who's paying attention? Would you make me a perception check?
Oh
Yep.
god.
Perception.
Where's Vince when you need him, dude?
You can't hear ghosts though, probably. Right.
Do ghosts
Three.
make sense?
I still
got
still
three.
think it's funny. I still think it's funny how the blind kid has the best perception.
I got
Go
3.
smell the ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, 1
I
second.
got 2.
I gotta
got
roll
3.
something.
3.
Things
Now
gotta
this
get
is where we
rolled.
get attacked by banditos.
Can everyone here like see in the dark?
Besides
I'm
Killer.
I
glowing.
can.
So
You guys
Oh,
can't
yeah.
see in the dark. You have dark vision, so everything's black and white for you when it's dim out, and dim light looks like normal light, but pitch blackness you can't see. Okay, 1 second. Ooh. Okay, who got above a 2?
I got.
I did.
I got 3.
So
Me and Richard got
Sirius,
3 as well.
Sirius, Dipper, and Finocchio.
And Richard.
Uhtred, did you get above a 3?
Yeah, Uhtred got a 3. I got. Wait, you said a 2. I got a 2.
Yeah, you have to get above a 2.
Oh, okay. So then I didn't get it.
Actually, yeah, Defender wins. Defender always wins. Okay, hold on. You see, off to the right, hidden behind bushes, you see eyes peering out at you. Over here. You can see there's a form behind there and it's waiting. As you guys all look at it, it realizes it's been spotted and it is going to like break out of the bushes, and ahead of you, you see this grotesque figure of it's like a bent here. Let me share it. But this grotesque figure of like this hunched over bat-looking creature with these like skinny legs but these long, disgusting claws. I'll go ahead and grab you guys a picture.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's combat time, boys.
Woo! Combat. Okay.
Hoorah.
1 second, let me get music going, and we're gonna get right into it.
we're gonna fight COVID, boys. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Yo.
What the fuck is the D20 just chilling up there for?
That's what it looks like.
That was
Bill,
something from The Witcher.
Yeah, it's in The Witcher. Yeah.
Mm. If some of you before combat would like to start, actually, no, combat's starting right now, so never mind. Let me just get the music going, and then we will get going.
I'm assuming this thing has reflex.
Let me go check 1 second. I'm getting the music going. Hold on. And play this. It's hard being the narrator, boys. Okay. Do this and that, and let me move that. Okay. And then it should be Spotify play.
So is it just one of these bat things?
Right now.
Okay. Do we roll initiative?
1 second. There we go. Yep, this thing has a reflex. So first, can we get all of the people that have reflex to roll d20?
Woo!
16!
I got reflex.
Okay, so Uhtred got a 12. It rolled a 3. Okay. So then...
Fuck that bitch.
So then how do I do this again? I go... Do I grab you? I forget how I do this again. Hold on. So Uhtred, you got a 12, right?
Yeah.
Let me turn this down more. It's too loud. Let me actually make sure this loops.
Also, Jack, if I wanted to make a polycraft roll, would that like count as an action?
In combat, yeah. So what you guys should have done is when you guys realized something was going on and something dangerous, I would have done it preemptively. Or you guys could just stall for it, or you could just, well, that's the point of it. Like you saw it and it snuck up, but you guys could have preemptively done it ahead of time. 1 second, I need to remember how to add. I remember. I clicked this. Oh right. Okay. So now, who rolled the highest again? Was it Dipper? No, you got a 12.
Dipper or Uhtred?
Dipper, what'd you get, Dipper?
The 16.
Okay, and then what'd you get, Jake?
12.
Okay, this thing got a 3. Nobody else has reflex?
Nope.
Okay, and then the people who have 0 reflex, would you go ahead and roll?
Does Destin have a reflex?
No. So... Okay, Dustin got a 5, so then it goes Finacrio, Sirius, Dustin, okay? Finacrio...
That's a dice.
Sirius, Dustin, and then Kilroy's last. Okay. We'll start at the top of the turn order.
Where's the creature?
Is this a declaration?
Yeah, yep, that's the right there. So, top of the turn order, that means the first slowest to declare is Kilroy. Kilroy is just gonna cower there in fear on the cart, and he's gonna, like, pick up, like, I don't know, a fucking, like, a rock, and toss it. What are you doing, Dustin? What are you declaring to do? Grant?
Huh? Oh, wait.
You're
That's right, I have to declare things.
You declare.
Alright, so, just gonna look at this fucking thing, he's like, well, shit. So it's time to earn my pay, and he's gonna hop off the cart. It's too far away for him to get to it. So I'm gonna have to use a ruler. I have to use a ruler stuff for all this.
Yeah, just roughly. Like, you have, how much movement? 40?
35, I think.
Okay. So what you do is you just click on yourself and you go boop, boop. So that's, to get to him, you would need 60 feet of movement. With 35, you can get 7 away. So you could get to, like, here-ish. It's weird because you're on a ledge. Grant, what I would just do is, like, click on yourself and go 1, 2,
Don't move yourself.
3,
or you
4,
can, yeah.
5, 6, 7. That's where you can get to in 7 clicks. Okay?
One of these squares is 5 feet.
Yep.
All right, cool. Next thing here.
So you get to.
All right. So, yeah, he's gonna move like that. And move to here.
Okay, you don't do that yet. Remember, that's just you're declaring.
Yeah, he's gonna ready. As he's moving, he's gonna be ready to, like, swing his sword and
Okay, cool. Sirius?
Let's see. Does this thing look like it can, like, attack us from range, or does it have to get close?
You don't know very much about monsters. It doesn't have a bow on it.
Okay. I suppose I will. Does Brace do anything against ranged attacks?
Brace
Probably
does not
not.
do anything against not against ranged. Defensive would, yeah.
I am going to hang back, and I'm going to act defensively.
Okay. Finacrio?
Okay, can you do a defensive roll and a polycraft roll at the same time?
No.
Okay, so Finacrio will, like, fall to the ground, and he will use his polycraft.
Okay. We'll deal with that when he gets that. The hag here. The hag is... how much movement it's got? Okay. This thing is going to... 30, 15... Go 10. It is going to bum rush the cart. Let me see here. Yeah, it is going to bum rush the cart. It is going to charge, and it is going to just start whacking everybody it possibly can up on the cart.
Oh yeah, he moved before me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's gonna all happen at the same time, Grant. It's gonna happen around the same time-ish. But you'll see what I mean. Uhtred, what are you doing?
So, knowing that it's gonna bomb rush the cart, how far can I get going? I want to try to like meet it halfway, charge it and meet it halfway, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And attack it.
Okay, so you're gonna countercharge?
Yep.
Cool. Dipper?
Okay, so it's bum rushing the cart. By the time that it got up by the cart, I would have high ground, right? Because I'm standing on the cart.
Yes, you would have high ground. If it gets to the cart, you're attacking down at it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When it gets up to the cart, I'm going to jump on it with high ground.
Okay, I'm not gonna help you. I said I wouldn't do that anymore. Okay. Sounds good. So turn starts. So you're waiting at the cart, right, for it to charge you. Next,
Yes.
what happened would be Uhtred. Uhtred charges it and countercharges it. So Uhtred, you run out across the ground here, and you two countercharge.
Oh yeah.
You guys collide. Go ahead and make me an attack roll, +1 for your charge. I'll make its roll as well.
Level 4.
I got 4.
1, 2,
Shit.
3, 4, 5. It got a 5 versus your 4?
I'm wearing armor.
Okay, so, well, hold on. So it's gonna go ahead, it charges. As you come up, it, like, runs into you. What weapons do you have again?
2 daggers.
Okay. As you charge at it, it countercharges you. You guys collide. You see its razor claws. It screams this horrifying sound, and it is going to slash as you just like, as you're climbing up these rocks, you kind of lose your footing for a second. It's able to slash you. It's going to deal a level 1 injury. Would you like to reduce that by your armor?
Yes, I would.
Okay. How much armor do you have, by the way?
I have. Hold on. Get to my sheet.
Also,
Actually, I'll say that you got a little bit higher up because or else it would have high ground.
quick question, narrator.
Yeah.
How much of my injuries would have decreased?
It's been 3.5 days. They're gone.
Okay,
3.5.
3.5,
Yep.
which is 3. So,
Well,
it is.
actually, I might. Hold on. Let me see. Did I have? Yeah.
Actually, instead of it's it's gonna hit your armor because it's just trying to kill you. So your armor's gonna soak it up. You're gonna lose 1 durability off your armor.
Okay.
So take it off your chest plate probably because that's what it hit. Okay. Next up would be the hag. The hag it countercharges Uhtred and collides with him, but it is still going to charge the cart. So after it slashes Uhtred, it's gonna push past Uhtred and go to where all the people are. It's gonna run over here. It is going, and right as it runs up, before it's able to climb up onto the cart, Dipper, your attack goes off.
Yep. So I roll.
Yep. So your versus it's 5.
How much? Did I use 1?
You got high
destiny
ground
point?
though.
You do have high ground, so you should get +2 from high ground.
Yeah, I did. Did I? I've only used 1 destiny point this session, right?
Yep.
I believe so.
All right, I'm gonna use a preemptive destiny point.
Okay. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Let's go.
Okay.
So you get a level 3 victory. It is going to reduce. What do you want to do? Actually, first, before I tell you what.
Level 3 victory.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the victories in my.
Dagger is always good.
You can do trip for level 3. Minus 46.
I'm going to I'm gonna jump on it. I said I was gonna jump
Oh, hold on
it.
1 second. Before I forget, actually. I messed something up. Jake, your armor is 3.5, you said?
Yep.
Let me just double check what this thing's armor penetration was.
Does this thing
Oh, yeah.
does this thing have any armor?
It's just got its normal body. It doesn't have any armor penetration, Jake. You're fine.
Hell yeah.
It just has its normal like hide and skin. It's got like some matted hair, which might be a little bit hard to get through.
I have 4 armor penetration.
Okay.
I didn't know if that changed anything.
You got to tell me what you want to do first, and then I'll either an injury or I guess a trip.
I'm going to I'm gonna jump on it. I'm gonna land. I'm just gonna dig Fang into his shoulder, and then I'm just gonna like kind of like pull it down to just make the wound as deep and like open as I can.
Okay, cool. So it is going to take a. It is going to you punch through its armor, but it is going to burn 2 of its strength points and reduce that down to a level 1 injury. So you jab it and you stab into it as you're pulling it. Its hide is just so thick before it's able to kind of push you off, back onto the cart. So it has a level 1 injury now, which would deduct from the right side of its dice. So it loses a one of its offensive points this round. And then if you get pushed back, it's up on the cart. Its next attack is going to be on Sirius.
All right.
Were you braced? Were you braced, Sirius?
I said defensive roll, but I was also.
Okay, you said defensive. That's a defensive roll.
Yeah.
So make a
I'll
defensive roll.
say that Sirius wasn't familiar with monsters, so he wouldn't have expected it to cover this much ground. So he wouldn't have braced.
So that's a +2, and I think you don't really have high ground here because you're relatively on the safe
on the
side.
cart.
And it's also, I believe this thing is 9 feet tall. It is like crunched over, but it is really like big.
All right, I'm rolling 10 dice.
Yep.
Because of the +2.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. Well, so
Nice.
you're completely defensive. As it slashes at you, how do you want to defend yourself? How do you make sure you don't get hit?
I kind of, knowing my trick of doing like the sword breaker to like break claws, I try and do that, but I guess the hag is a little too quick.
How about this? As it like tries to like jam the talons into your face, you catch it in a sword breaker and like deflect it off away from your head.
Yeah. Or I guess like I try and twist the blade like I usually do, but it managed to pull out at the last second.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So, yeah.
So Sirius defends himself. It is going to make its it's hit Uhtred, it's hit Dipper, and it's hit Sirius now. That's 3, so it can hit one more person.
No, not Kilroy.
It's gonna hit the guy with the sword. I mean,
Yeah.
Nice.
because also,
All right.
I mean, you're turning around and squaring up with him. So, go ahead and make your roll, Grant.
Okay, so what do I add anything to this, or
Did
so
you-
it's my
you
base
did.
roll?
It's just a base roll.
So 96.
This thing went down. It has a level 4 victory right now.
Okay, and I'm gonna frantically burn a fate point to expand my victory range.
Okay, cool.
Here we go. Oh,
1, 2,
God.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh.
8. Holy shit!
killed
That's
it.
a level 4 injury, Grant. You punched
killed
through his
it.
one
armor.
time.
Grant, this is a level 4. You have a level 4 injury. This is a dismembering cut. How do you want to do this?
Wait, it's already injured one, so this kills it, right?
No, so I already factored that in. So what the injury? It's not like it doesn't work like health. It just reduces its dice pool.
Okay.
There's
so,
no real health in this game. It's just like injuries.
Okay, it's until you get a level 4 or level 3, 5.
So basically what happened is it got a level 5 victory, then it got hurt down, so then it's a level 4, and then
Okay.
you just got an 8 versus its 4. It doesn't have any strength left, and you'll punch through its armor, so it's a level 4.
Okay, so as it's seeing its claw him, he's gonna take his sword in a half sword grip, and as his hand comes in, he's gonna spear it through its hand and up its arm, like through its entire arm, and he's just gonna rip upwards, and then he's gonna swing up for a second time and just completely cut off its arm at the shoulder.
It screams in pain, and it's gonna, somebody's mic is echoing. It's gonna scream in pain and fall off the wagon here to the side on the ground, clutching its stump as it bleeds to death, screaming it's screaming, and the sound is reverberating through the forest as it cries. Cool. Real quick, so I believe it would be Sirius. Anybody who used their weapon that turn, your weapon loses one durability.
Yeah.
And mark that on your sheet. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So then next, so turn order resets. As it screams and cries,
I haven't gone.
Oh right,
crazy
Finacrio,
yet.
make your check, please.
Oh my Lanta, just trying to skip over me.
Always, Amy. Killer throws a rock at it on the ground. As it's screaming on the ground, Killer throws a rock in its mouth. What'd you get, Zammy?
I got a 4.
Okay, you have 4 points to spend.
Okay, how does permanent transformations work?
Permanent transformation means that whatever, basically it just binds whatever, so it's not that good for you because you would have to get a much higher roll for it to be really good, because basically it makes whatever effects you have last for as long as you want.
So let's say, I got a 7. Would the 4 and the +1
if you got
strength
if you got a 7, you could hold on to that for a while. Though the longer you stay in monster form, weird things happen. Weird things happen.
Okay.
That's the only caveat, because you literally are like staying a monster.
Okay, so Finacrio drops to the ground, and he starts like gripping the floor. As he starts cracking, the teal lines all over start glowing even brighter. I'm going to use 3 to add a reflex.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, and then I'm going to add 1 to, let me check, to a skill. Let me check what skill I want to add it to. I'm gonna add 1 to athletics.
Okay. Then now you're faster.
Yeah.
Cool. So you gain 1 extra move speed, and now you have... Actually, you gain... And the reflex also. So you gain 20 feet of movement. Okay, cool. Killer
was my defensive... Was me defending... Was that my turn?
No, so, basically, it got to you before your turn even went off, so we just resolved it there. So your turn happened, but you already murdered it. So, I mean, there's nothing to charge anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Unless you want me to be a real stickler and make you get off the cart.
Nah, I'm good.
I like all the dice around the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna nuke them. Be gone. Okay. Cool. So, as you guys wait around, you listen to this thing scream its freaking head off. You see as these wraiths from the neighboring bushes begin to materialize and warp out of the wood around you. You see one over here, and you hear. Here, let me grab this one. Where is this guy?
Are we still in combat, Jack?
You are still in combat, yes. Sorry, guys. Bless me. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. And you see this one here. You see 2 of them come out from around the bushes, these wraiths, and they look across and they appear to be moving towards you, this time rather quickly.
Ooh. Do they look any different than the other wraith?
Maybe a little bit bigger.
So they're more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, and let me roll their d20 real quick. Ooh, 12. Okay, so they would be... And do they have reflex? They do not.
Hell yeah.
So they would go... here. So then they would go... Why isn't it letting me click on? So they got a 12. Sirius, did you get a 12?
I might have. Let me look back. I got a 9, I think.
Okay, so then, Tanaka, what did you get?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I got a 13.
Okay. So
Also, with my reflex, in theory, would I move up in the turn order?
you would move up in the turn order.
Okay. So
Would you like to re-roll? Yeah, roll another dice.
between. Do I re-roll or do I take with my 13?
We'll just use your old roll. So it was a 13, you said?
Okay.
So I think you're faster
Yeah,
than Hag.
so I should be
what
in
did you get?
between Dipper and Uhtred.
He's right above Uhtred.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So turn order resets. Slowest person declares first, which would be Kilroy. Kilroy, as he chucks the rock, he's like, "Got him!" Kilroy sees the wraiths and he goes, "Oh, you can't hit them. We gotta hit them with something else." That's all he gets out as the combat turn is happening. Dustin.
Okay, so would Destin know that because raids are not entirely uncommon around here. Would Destin know if they're immune to like average weaponry?
Make me a
General knowledge?
general knowledge, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 4. That's not great. I used my destiny point already. 2.
Uncommon. Yeah, I mean, like, it's known that, like, material things have a harder time of interacting with them.
Okay, Destin's gonna. He's gonna ready. He's gonna. So there's one approaching. They're approaching from this side, right? Left?
Yeah, you see him over there. There's 2 of them.
Okay, Destin's gonna. He's gonna hop off the cart, and he's gonna move right here. He's gonna take a defensive action. Just say, you're gonna have to hit him with something. Weapons ain't gonna do much. Use your magic or whatever.
Okay.
And then he's gonna. That's his turn.
Sirius, what are you doing?
Sirius is going to peer over and look at the corpse of this wraith thing. If he has any chance of, or not wraith, sorry, the hag, and he's gonna see if there's any chance of him picking it up and throwing it to the wraith so that they could just get away.
Okay, it is, okay. The evil spirits here, they are going to stay there. And also, Grant, you moved. You don't move yet, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
It takes a minute to get used to. This one here, it is going... Okay, somebody's mic is echoing still, guys. I don't know whose mic it is, but I'm hearing somebody. This wraith here, who is that? It's your mic, Grant.
Yeah, I don't know. I turned it way down. I would
just mute yourself when you're not talking.
Yeah.
So this wraith here, he is going to go ahead and cast a spell. He's going to use Soulcraft. He's got that much range, okay, and with that he can do 4/4. So he's going to target everybody on the cart. He's going to do an AoE Soulcraft. Let me see here. Okay, so he's going to AoE the cart. He's going to center it on the cart. And I'll show the specific spots, but he's going to try to hit anybody who's on the cart, basically. Cool, and then this other wraith is going to just move up, and he's going to charge with his claws. He's going to charge, what's his name, as he moves up. He's going to charge Destin. Cool. Sirius, you said you were hopping off the cart. Hag on the ground, you're dead. So I'll just leave the Hag there. Uhtred, what are you doing?
Let's see. How far away am I?
Your killer is about to get nuked.
I know he is.
Rip the homie.
How far can I, like, beam my light to, my friend?
You can do... it should be on your sheet.
You know what, Jack? I don't like this. It should be on your sheet bullshit.
I literally know it's on your sheet because I did it.
I know you did. I don't see the distance on
This is
it.
literally, it says radiance range.
I know. Oh, okay, cool.
50 feet, but that's if you're doing like anything else. If you're doing a charge shot, it doubles that.
Okay. Let's see. I know this one. One of these is moving forward, right?
So you can do 100 feet. So you could do 20, like, so you could.
Which
hit
race is
anything.
casting the spell?
What'd you say?
Which race is casting the spell?
Which race?
Which race?
This one over here, the one I'm pointing to.
I will go ahead and I'll charge shot that with light, my friend.
Is this really only 15.7 feet?
No, it's 15.7 times 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Jake. Finacrio, what do you want to do?
Okay, so with Minecraft, the AoE, so with everything, including the new reflex point I have 20 feet of range.
But you can double that if you
AoE,
shot.
yeah, and if I do an AoE, does that make it 10 feet?
No, the AoE, your range stays the exact same. So the maximum range of that AoE is 20 feet. But you can move, so you could run over there and get close.
Yeah, I have movement. Okay, where is
So you get typically
where's the guy?
4.
Where is everyone moving?
Sirius is getting off the cart. Kilroy is standing on the cart because he hasn't seen this happen yet. What's his name? Destin is moving up to the rock face here. Sirius is shooting. Dipper, what were you doing, Dipper? Oh, we haven't gotten to Dipper.
So
And then this
one
guy's
who's
moving up
casting
over
spell is
here.
moving
Or no, I'm sorry. The guy who's
here.
casting the spell is staying. Actually, you might need to move up because let me double check here. But Soulcraft, what range does Soulcraft have? One momento. I'm looking at my sheet.
It's a short range.
Ooh, it is short range. Okay, actually, he cannot cast his AoE from there. My bad. So he would have to move up. So he would have to basically move up to where, because he has to be in a 20 feet movement then. So I'm pretty sure that means if he got like here, could he AoE you guys? Oh, he couldn't. Wow, he'd have to. So okay, I have to revise. He literally can't AoE Kilroy because.
Well, technically, he already declared that, and
so he's gonna try to
didn't
do it.
really
He's
do
gonna try to
anything.
do it. Yeah, my bad. But let's rip one for the narrator.
And so is the other one moving?
The other one's moving up to fight Dustin over here.
Okay, so they're both gonna be right here.
Relatively, yeah.
Okay. So I am going to get my ruler back out. I'm gonna go over here. I'm going to do the AoE. I'm gonna AoE the Minecraft here, and then
Okay.
I'm going to. I'll be here. So that's what? 5 times 5, 25. I have 25 more feet of movement. So I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. And Dipper? Yeah, and actually, guys, if you don't mind, if you, with your line, would mark where your character is actually going to move when you decide what you're going to do, that way you don't have to remember during, like, combat. So you can just literally, like, pick the thing that lets you, like, tap, and then just, so boom, boom, and then you can go, oh, it's going there. And that way you know, like, that character is moving there.
I wish
Okay.
there was a way to like color code them.
Yeah, me too. That would be a really good feature. Actually, I wonder if there is. I'll look at it after the fight. But cool. Next would be Dipper. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm going to I'm gonna countercharge the one that's charging Dustin.
You're countercharging the one that's charging Dustin?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, let's do this. So, this one here. So, first moves Dipper. Dipper moves to here, which is he's going to countercharge and meet these things as it charges. Finacrio, you are also moving up, right? So you're moving to
Yeah.
here. Boom. And you're gonna wait for them to get close, and then you're gonna use your magic
till
to
they-
back up. Okay.
Yes.
This one is going to move up here.
You're skipping me.
You're shooting, but you want to shoot them. Then technically Jake's would go off first because your guys' turns requires movement. His doesn't.
Well,
so Jake,
it doesn't matter when I shoot them. They can go ahead and do the movement.
no,
first.
if we're doing this in like they technically the first
It's
thing to happen
fine.
would be yours. No, it's what's
fine.
happening.
No, Jack, it's fine.
It's literally what's happening. So you shot the one on the left
Oh.
here. So go ahead and make your radiance roll.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use the preemptive destiny roll.
Okay.
Destiny point.
And
See if that works.
This one is doing
Oh, I didn't need it.
maybe. Let's see. Make its roll for combat. Wow, it rolled really bad. 1, 2. Wow, it did really bad.
Yay!
Okay, so you get a level 2 victory, which you can only do damage with radiance.
Yes.
Let me see if it can reduce its injury at all, but if not, that's going straight into it. How many dice did you roll?
5.
Okay, so you have 2 armor penetration. Okay. It's going to soak up one of those points of damage with its strength, and
Okay.
that's going to reduce a dice off of its end, but that wasn't a dice that was contributing to it, so it still stands as a 2. Wow, it rolled really bad.
So the way it looked is like I put my hand out and you guys just see a beam of light cross your face.
Just and it hits it. It is going to take a level 1 injury because of you, Uhtred.
Yay! I contribute.
Cool. Then it is going to go ahead and move up because that's what it said it was going to do. So it only has 30 feet of movement, this one, so it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get here. Cool. That's when it's attack. So Dipper, you countercharge it. So Dipper, make your attack against this one. Or did you want to attack the one that was charging Dustin?
I said the one that was charging Destin.
But you could technically have hit both of them.
Okay.
But
yeah,
that's what you said. But no, hold on. But if we're going to specific what we said, then that's what they said. So you said, who cares? Who gives a shit? You can hit both of them. They're literally right in front of you. So this one would move up. It would charge Destin. Destin, you're over here now. You run up this thing. You guys form ranks. Okay, first to go, Dipper, make your check. 1, 2,
Dipper.
3, 4, 5, 6. Versus it's 2.
It's 1.
It's 2. No, it's only 2.
Shut up, Shaq.
What would you like to do?
I have 4 armor penetration.
Okay.
What victory did I get?
You would have gotten a level 4.
Oh, junkies. I am going to, I'm gonna, like, as I'm charging towards it, and I have, Fang and Talon at my side, I'm gonna, like, twirl to my right and slash it in the neck with, Talon, and then as I kind of do a 360, I'm gonna jab Fang into its side.
Okay, as your first blade penetrates into it, you feel as it swipes right through it completely. Remember what they said? You can't hit it with normal weapons. So as you jam into it, it like recoils, but nothing happens. And then you're gonna hit that. But you said you were gonna hit the other one. So then this one over here that was attacking Dustin here. Let me make its roll. So it
Dipper
would've
says,
rolled
Dipper says, shit.
This one would have an 8. You rolled really good though, so I think you're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. What did you get, Dipper?
I got a 6.
Okay, so you would have, so it got a 4, and then Dustin, make your roll, please. Grant. Hello, Grant.
Alright, I am muted. Okay.
Did you charge, Grant? By the way, did you charge? I forget.
No, he moved up and went into defensive position.
Okay, so he's just defending. Okay, so yeah, add 2 dice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 11d6. Pretty well defended. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Yeah, you're absolutely good. So, Dustin, as it charges at you, you're able to maneuver and dodge, and it is not able to land a blow on you whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Dipper, you got a level 2 victory over this guy. But you can't really interact with it unless you're like, you would either need to do something to your weapons to make them interact with him, which I won't tell you guys what to do, or you would need to use magic. But you already you're already using your dagger, so do you just want to slap, or do you just want to like not do anything because you can't affect it with your daggers right now?
Can I try something?
Sure.
Dipper seeing that his weapons aren't doing anything, sheathes them and pulls out Echo.
Ooh, ooh, interesting. I won't let you make an attack this round, but I'll let you make an attack next round. But that's a really very good Dipper. You realized. Good for you. Somebody else has one of these in the party, and you should use it or give it to somebody.
Thanks.
So turn order resets then. Nobody. Okay, awesome. And Killer didn't get nuked. God damn it.
Oh, I guess I was like jumping off the cart
yeah.
and seeing.
And I still need to make
With the hag.
You're trying to lift the hag?
I was looking at lifting it. I'm thinking more like cut off his head and throw it over
Okay.
to like basically lure the. So probably cut the head off this round.
That should be easy enough.
Real quick, what size sword is Echo again?
It's a large.
Okay.
And the rule is with weapons that are like, if I had, yeah, mute yourself, Grant. If I have a weapon that's a medium, if I have proficiency with medium swords, a large sword is kind of like a medium sword. It's a little bit different, so I can use that skill for that weapon, but I take a -1. So if it's within the same, like, if it's one size bigger or one size smaller, you can use that same skill, but you take a -1 to it. Because it doesn't make sense somebody who knows how to use a bastard, like a one-handed sword, wouldn't know anything about how a two-handed sword works. Because the spacing, the timing, the footwork is probably very similar. Anyways, cool. Turn order resets. First to go is
I
Dipper.
also haven't done my turn.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you just keep on
Minecraft.
trying to-
So hold on.
Let's bug out.
Let's do this. So first, Sirius, you want to cut off its head and toss it?
Cut off this round.
Okay, so you cut it off. You have this severed hag's head in your hand. It is rather large. Like, it's the size of a pumpkin. And then, Finacrio, would you want to make your attack?
Yeah, and I'm gonna use a destiny point preemptively.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's not that good. Versus that one's 2, and the other one got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of them it doesn't affect at all, but the one with 2 you affect. Okay.
And that's just regular shit, right?
Okay, so technically you shouldn't be able to hit a ghost with Minecraft, but technically these aren't ghosts. They're not just spirits. They're physical things that can like move between two planes, and so this magic would affect their minds because they do have minds. So you get a level 2 victory over this one on your right, yes. Or actually, it's this one. This has the injury. So you get a level 2. What do you want to do to it?
Okay, I'm gonna inflict a medium injury on it. So
Okay.
Finacrio like zooms up. This is the fastest he's ever been, and his bones are constantly cracking as he moves. And when he comes up, he just screams, and another deeper voice also comes over that scream. And I guess that wraith, just he gets the worst headache. And all of a sudden he can't think. It's all just flooded. He can't hear anything, and all he can hear is just Finacrio screaming.
So it's basically like a sound
that's
bomb
medium
going off in
injury.
his head.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see as this thing's eyes and nose, or actually, it doesn't really bleed, but it begins to like drip this like ectoplasm everywhere. as it like starts to hit itself in the head and scream in pain. Okay, now it has a level 2. Awesome.
And I also move over here, and I can't move it because it's initiative.
Okay, grab you, move you over here. Awesome. Cool. Turn order resets. First to go is Dipper. So the one on your right is the one that's really injured.
Okay.
But you could hit both.
Wait, is it Dipper that goes first, or is it?
Oh yeah, I fucked it up.
Oh.
Kilroy, who's glad to be alive, is gonna go. Sirius, what are you doing down there? And Kilroy is gonna get off the wagon and move his 2 feet of movement. 1, 2, with his push dagger on his way.
Oh my
To
god.
go help.
Push this kid on the floor.
Next to go would be Dustin. What do you want to declare your action to be?
Okay, so Destin's been on these roads before. He knows about rage. Would he know what you have to do to harm them?
Oh, can I just big brain, just cool moment? This is helping you guys, but like fuck it. How cool would it be is if like Dipper swings the sword and uses it, and he tosses it to Dustin, and then Dustin uses it for his attack. Like they realize the only weapon that can hurt it is that, but they like
Wait, that would be kind of badass.
they work together where they're like Dipper's or Dustin's like, I'll try, because he sees you pull out the sword and you're like, oh, this must be something to kill these things. And he's like, I'll trade you, like I'll defend while you attack. I don't know, that just seems really cool. That's just me though.
I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so we can do team play like that. Awesome. All right, so so would Destin know how to hurt these things? Would he have any knowledge of that?
You would know. I think I said it before. Like you can't hurt them with normal things. Like you either need like fire can hurt them, extreme cold, lightning, but traditional weapons cannot.
If a weapon is coated in blood.
No, that doesn't matter. If it was a silvered weapon, it would fuck it up. Or if it was a spellcrafted weapon, it could fuck it up.
Yeah. Okay. So Destin's gonna look at his sword and just realize that. Oh shit! I'm kind of out of luck here. And he's gonna look to Dipper and say, "Give me the sword. I'll do some damage. Just keep yourself alive."
Would he know that it's spellcrafted though?
The blade is like. Do
it.
you remember what the blade looks like? Like it looks spellcrafted. Like the blade is like this
isn't it
deep.
sheathed, though?
Huh?
Isn't it sheathed on my back?
Oh, I thought you said you took it out.
Well, I didn't know if I would until my turn.
I thought you'd taken it out, but sure, you don't have to if you don't want to. Then
Well, no. Yeah, I probably would have taken it out. So yeah, that would make sense.
Because in D&D you're allowed like a free action, so.
Okay.
Just remember, this is just about being cool, guys. It doesn't really matter. It's about being cool.
Alright. So Destin's gonna say, that he's gonna say, like, give you the sword, keep yourself alive, and he's gonna ready himself to attack these guys once Dipper gives him the sword.
Dipper nods.
Oh, what's even better yet is you run back, get a charge on them, and like as Dipper like swipes both of them, Dipper tosses the sword up, you jump over and grab it and attack. I don't know.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
I'm just thinking,
yeah,
fucking cool.
That would be cool.
He would probably have to make a check, and then if he fails, it would be super lame.
There would probably be a check in order to jump over his head and grab the sword.
But
it'd be cool.
Could assist with my mercenary.
But it would be cool.
It would be cool. Nah.
And you have Destiny. Do you have any more Destiny points?
No, you only give me one.
Aww.
I used it already. Yeah, no. He's just gonna ready up and just ready for a normal attack with the blade.
Okay, sounds cool. Sirius, you want to toss that head? What do you want to do?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, first of all, tell, what's his name? Kilroy, stay back if you value your life, please. I can't do anything with my weapons, but I'll try something. And he's gonna climb up. I'll actually mark it out. He's gonna climb up, and he's gonna toss the head to point B to try and lure the wraith's attention a bit.
Okay. Cool. So the spirits.
I don't know if I could be defensive while I do that.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So this one that is injured, well, it's gonna try to run. So it's gonna take a defensive action, and it's gonna flee. This other one here, it is going to realize like you guys are probably a bit. The second that Dipper pulls out the sword, it kind of like is a little bit scared of you now. It is going to, would it just run or would it go after Kilroy?
So no, Kilroy.
Yes, it will go after Kilroy because
No,
he's weak. He's weak in his knees. He's sick. So it's gonna make its way down the hill and
I get to your food in a minute. Hold on.
it's gonna charge at Kilroy.
Fucking hell, mate.
This is it, boys. Hag's dead. Uhtred, what are you doing?
I want to see that the other one's running, and I want to try to beam the one that's going after my boy Kilroy. I will foil your plan, Jack.
No, you won't. He dies now.
Stop killing him.
Nocro, what do you want to do?
I'm already attached.
Which say, Grant?
I'm going to
I've known Kilroy
again
for
run
like 3
in
hours and I'm already attached.
I'm going to run in between them, do another AoE Minecraft before they both get out of range,
Okay.
and then I'm going to run over here.
Sounds good, Dipper.
Dipper is going to attack the one that's
You can
he's
hit
gonna,
both.
like, yeah, I know. I was gonna say he's gonna like swipe at the one who's going at Kilroy, and then he's gonna hit the other one, and then give the sword to Destin.
Okay, sounds good. So first you go. So you were attacking the weak one first, right?
Yeah. Okay. So so I just wanted to make sure that I had the right roll for Echo.
So what it should be? It should be 3 plus your reflex. I believe great swords give you plus, or not great swords. I'm sorry, large swords.
Large swords. It's
give
plus
you plus
2
2
if it's double-handed.
Yeah, plus 2, and then you don't have any skill that really applies to it. So I think it would be 6, right?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay. That is correct. And then
Does it have any bonus like for like the sword itself?
It does not.
Okay.
It's spellcrafted. They're silver do more damage against monsters, but spellcrafted weapons, they are just like nearly indestructible. They're very like they can affect things like this. So I mean, they can actually hit things like they can actually hit a wraith with it, but also it is very durable and it's extremely sharp.
Okay, what is the durability on it? You say that.
It's gonna be like 50 or something, but we'll deal with it afterwards.
Okay.
Because a normal weapon is 25.
Alrighty, so let me check and see if there's anything that I can. No, it doesn't look like I have any bonuses that I could add.
You could No, you can't really get any height advantage here, can you?
No.
Well, this thing already has a -3, by the way. I mean, but it is defending.
Since I have reflex, could I brace?
It wouldn't really help you here at all.
Okay.
But you could.
All
but
right.
I mean, it really wouldn't do anything. I mean, your only thing you could do would be to like back up and get a charge. Back up 10 feet, turn and spin and like charge, or just like.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up, charge. That'll only be for the one who's charging Kilroy though, and because I don't think I'll have enough distance to charge the other one as well.
Okay.
Or would I?
In a charge, technically, if they're relatively next to each other and in front of you, you could hit them both, especially with a large sword because like it's a large sword, so.
Yeah, alright, so then I'm going to attack both of them, and then I'm going to toss the sword to Destin. I'm going to go.
So you go first. So you go ahead, you back up, you run to the edge of the... Like, you see, you're talking to him, Destin, and you're like, protect yourself, and you just see him, like, turn tail and run. You're like, that bitch! And then you see as he, like, screams and charges back with the sword at full speed. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yeah, Dipper's going to let out a
Guttural
loud
cry.
scream as he charges, yeah.
So this one gets 6 dice.
No fucking way.
That's not good.
Ooh.
So this one gets a 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh
but it
my
can't protect. It's defending. It can't hurt you. So it is just going to defend itself, and it just
Run
dodges.
away.
And then that same roll applies to the other one, though. So what did you get, Dipper?
I got a 1.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So it's not charging though. It's charging Kilroy, but it's not charging yet, so it only gets a 7. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's a level 3, boys. Dipper, as you run back and charge at it, you don't have any armor, by the way. Do you have armor?
Yeah, I have like leather armor.
Ooh, what's your armor rating?
I don't know. We never really discussed it.
But do you actually have armor in your inventory?
I had it on my character sheet, but I don't have like it on my armor part.
If we don't have that, then it doesn't exist. We gotta keep consistent here. So you charge forward. As you scream, you swipe one. It backs up. The other one, it sees your charge coming, and it is going to go ahead. And you see this like devilish like smile as it swoops, like smoke swoops underneath your attack and goes in, and it's going to drive its like spectral hand up into your chest cavity, and you feel it as its hand is within your chest, like ripping your heart apart. But it lets go as Destin steps forward, like pulls you back. But you have a serious injury now. It's a level 3, and you can feel as like your internals feel like fucked up. Okay, next it is Finacrio's turn. Finacrio.
Okay. I run up. I do my AOE Minecraft.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 for that one. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, I also gave Dustin the sword.
Mother flippin' fuck.
Okay.
dick.
I
I got a 1.
You got a 1.
Speaking of which, I don't think we ever rolled seeing who goes first, the evil spirits or me.
Who goes first between who?
Because like you have to roll with each one to determine who goes first when they have the same reflex, right?
I rolled for the spirits.
Yeah.
I didn't roll. I rolled.
But you
I thought
did you
you
roll at the
did,
beginning? You
but-
did, Grant.
Did I?
Yes.
It says it's the same turn order from the hag.
Oh yeah. Wait, I don't know if I rolled. But yeah, okay.
You did.
You did. And if you didn't, then you deserve to go last. So, Finacrio, you run up, you only got a 1, so you don't hurt either of them. As you blast out, nothing
Technically,
happens.
that would be a range, so they wouldn't be able to really fight against it, right?
No, I mean, like, they can't hit you back.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you, like, ran up here.
Just
I'm
making
assuming you
sure.
stayed out of distance, so you wouldn't hit them, but you nuked these guys. And then you
Yeah,
backed up.
and then I go here.
Okay, Uhtred, you were hitting the one that was trying to hit Kilroy?
Yeah, the one that's going to charge the Kilroy man.
That's a
So,
level
like-
4 on him.
Yeah. So it's going to turn. I'll see if I can actually move my character to turn him around now. That'd be really. Yes, I can. Yay. Hold on. Aha. Yay. Okay, so he's gonna he's gonna put his daggers away now. Feel a little more confident. Gonna raise his hand again and shoot another beam of light. Let's see if I can do this, my boys.
Come on, Angel Boy.
Ooh, it's a
Damn.
2. No. So you lose a shot, and this thing that is just going, like, it is tearing shit up over here. It, like, sneers. Hag's dead. It's its turn. Let me double check something real
Kilroy's
quick.
gonna
But Kilroy.
die.
So this thing is going to, like, sneer, and it's gonna, like,
Kilroy.
blitz past, like smoke between you two, and it is going to charge down the hill at Kilroy.
Oh my god. No. Kilroy, my boy.
Okay, let's make So let me see what So Kilroy has his push dagger and his worksman dagger, so he's got dual wielding, but that's all. So it is 8.
Kilroy's like about to actually die.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because Kilroy's weapons can't affect this.
Nope. But he can defend himself.
But he didn't declare it.
He has his weapons out. I said he was getting off the thing with his weapons. He's trying to make his way up the hill.
No,
So
but he didn't declare a defensive roll.
He didn't.
So it
But guess what?
doesn't-
Guess what? You guys all hit the monster, which means it got hit by 4 people in turn. It didn't take any damage, but technically remember, it can only hit how many things in a turn. It can only engage with how many things.
Nice roll.
So 8
I
divided
did.
by 8 divided by 2 is 4. You guys have all hit it. So it runs down the hill and it doesn't have any more attacks.
Hey.
And guess what? And Kilroy has +2 from flanking. Because he can't hurt it. Whoa. Okay, let's see.
Use your head, buddy.
That's what you think. Let's see. So it got a 4.
Just mind spike into it.
Kilroy. Oh my gosh, you rolled bad. 1, 2. It can't hurt him though. It can't hurt him this turn. But yeah. I was gonna say I would use a destiny point on Kilroy, but I'm not gonna start that. So no, Kilroy.
Would he be able to do stagger?
No, because this thing has a level 4 victory still. Oh, actually, it can't even engage with him, can it?
Yeah, no.
Because you can only engage up to half of... Huh. Wait.
I figured it just hit him, but I don't know.
Let me think. Because you can only engage... And it wasn't defending. I think that just hits. I'm trying to look at the Cogent rules real quick.
But he's got normal people weapons.
I'm saying.
Yeah, what about that
use your
push
head.
dagger, Jake? Why do you think I always say Killer has a push dagger?
Because he's got a push dagger.
Let me double check, but I think Killer can hit this guy. That is hilarious.
Man, I'm so tired of being injured all the time.
Get some armor! Get some armor! I've literally I've harped on this point. Okay.
Listen,
It can't engage him, and so that means its combat roll doesn't work. I think it just doesn't work.
He got to a level 2 on it.
Yeah, Kilroy. And so you see as
did Kilroy declare to attack on his turn?
no, but he's technically engaged offensively with this thing. So if it runs up, oh, but wait, hold on. Actually, I don't even think Kilroy can attack it in. Oh no, but I did say Kilroy's going up the hill with his daggers ready to fight, and he is ready to fight right now. I said he was going up the hill to fight, so he's ready to fight. Yeah, Kilroy's gonna do a level 2. What the fuck? Yeah, so Kilroy, as the thing runs forward, as it like swoops down the hill, like smoke descending down like a mountaintop. As it reforms, Kilroy is like just freaked out and he's just gonna like punch the thing in its face with his dagger. And as it's materializing, you see as the dagger touches it, this like little flash of light, and this thing recoils in pain as it backs up against the rock. And you can see there's like a big like gash in this thing's head right now. It is going to take a level 2 injury.
Nice. Kilroy still got it.
Yeah, I ended up foiling your plan, Jack.
Kilroy strat.
So I've had that push dagger has been a thing, but Kilroy does have a spellcraft.
I'm also saying, like, we all ended up foiling your plan. Kilroy would have died then and there.
Maybe. Sirius, you wanted to run up there, right?
Yeah, I was saying some things to Kilroy, and then I see him fucking.
So you would have been running up
this rope,
as
and I'm
this.
like, oh.
You would have been running up as this thing was descending, so it would have like gone between your legs, and you would have like seen it turn around, and you'd see like the death descending upon Kilroy, but then you would see Kilroy punch it in the face.
Yeah, so Sirius looks back and he's like, "What is up with this kid?" And then he'll look back and he'll toss the head and try and.
Actually, wait, wait, hold on,
raise
1 second.
attention.
1 second. Kilroy has -2 attribute. I'm sorry, so he would. Let me see which of those dice he's rolled. No, I gotta be fair. But that roll off the end was not one of the ones that did the damage. So he still did do a level 2, but he actually rolls 5d6, not 66. I gotta be fair. Okay.
Ironic
continue, I'm
that
sorry.
he rolls more dice than I do in melee combat.
Oh, I'm sorry. And so he has his push dagger and a hatchet. I have a
Okay,
shield.
so
Anyway, I toss the head. Does anything happen?
Nope.
Yeah, I figured.
Because this other ghost was already running. Like he's like, fuck this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This ghost was.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost him in the trees.
Wait, no, wait. Where was he? Where'd he go?
He was here.
Chase out. Oh wait. Okay.
He's here.
Okay.
And he would have gone. I'll. If you're gonna chase him, I'll make it an accurate. He got to here.
Yeah, I'm chasing it.
Probably have thrown it that way, but. Yeah.
Dustin,
All right.
you got handed the sword. You were trying to whack this guy.
So I guess would he be able to attack him while he runs away, or?
Yeah, sure. You said you were gonna hit him.
Okay, so he hits him.
So you're within movement speed, so you could like come after him.
Actually, wait. If he's running away, then Dustin's gonna move the one that's actually actively throwing.
You can't. You already declared. You already declared.
Yeah, I declared I attacked them.
Did you declare you attack both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you can make a choice. That's fine.
You can make the most threatening one, which is this one down here, right?
Sure.
And so
you have high ground here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The spell sword is a 2d6 compared to his great sword's 3d6. So that brings up 8.
So
then minus
3,
1.
let me do the math. 3 plus your strength plus the 2 from the sword is 6. And then you have a 2 in great sword, right?
Yeah.
Skill. So then that's a 1. So you 7. It's 7, but then if you jump on it,
high ground and flanking.
High ground and flanking.
Is it
So
great?
it's 11d6.
I believe so. Yes.
I thought.
Yeet.
And it can't defend.
One, two,
1.
3, 4, 5.
Oh.
That is a
Nice.
death blow, Grant. How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as he sees that one run off, he looks at the wimpy little kid who's like somehow holding off against a fucking specter. He's like, yeah, okay, this one's more important. So he hops off, and as he's falling, he just brings it up over his head, just one clean strike, right on the shoulder, down the clavicle, and straight to the chest, cutting in half.
It screams in pain, and you see as the blade penetrates deep within it, you see as like its body begins to crumple and break, and like almost like a getting sucked into a black hole as it gets like crumpled up and it breaks around your sword and it descends to the ground. It's like wispy ash and like ectoplasm on the ground, and it's dead.
Oh yeah, we're out of combat now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
and,
unless
he
you guys
looks
want to chase down this other one.
Yeah, he looks to Kilroy. He just like, why did I fall?
Oh, I was trying to do the other. You jump off, you do a WWE move off of it.
Yeah, and then he puts his hand out and like touches Kilroy's shoulder and like, you okay?
Never better. Where's the other one? And Killer's like still got the dagger and the hatchet in his hand, like ready to kill.
He's just gonna like look at him and just like, get on the cart. Get on the cart.
But.
No buts. Cart.
You work for me. Okay.
Get on the cart.
Killer just like sighs and like, it wasn't gonna kill me.
It was.
Or it's so easy.
Okay, so I guess he would have spent the rest trying to get towards that guy. So like he was here.
No, you would have jumped off the cliff. That's all your movement.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
That's it. Okay. Reset turn order. Dipper, you're declaring first. What do you want to do?
So
Actually,
all that's
Kilroy
left
is
is this
declaring
one
first.
Oh yeah, Kilroy's declaring first. I always forget. Kilroy, he's going up the hill.
No, you not.
Woo, let's go. I'm just gonna move him preemptive. I'm gonna move him preemptive because I'm that confident that that's what he's gonna do. Dustin, what are you doing?
Okay, well, Dustin would have, he would have gone to help his party members because they hired him.
Kilroy is Frank Woods from Black Ops. You can't kill me!
So he would have moved his full movement out to try to get to the party.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a climbing check for that. Okay. Yep. Cool, you would have gone. And actually, since you guys are chasing this at this point, I'm just gonna move you guys because you're not gonna be there in one movement.
Yeah, also, because he's moving. And I'm not gonna do that.
Sirius, what are you doing?
I can't do anything in this situation, so Sirius is going to...
Wait, we've got too many people talking. Sirius first.
Yeah.
Sirius can't do anything in this situation. He's gonna sheath his weapons, and he's gonna jump down and inspect these remains.
Okay, cool. next would be the evil spirit. The spirit is just booking it. Ah! It wants to live, and it's like smoke moving between trees. And I'm not gonna move it preemptively though, because I'm assuming somebody's gonna catch up with it. And get to there. Cool. Oh, I wanted to say. Okay, so it's gonna go. It's just gonna keep running. Next would be the hack. Hack is dead. Uhtred, what are you doing? And it is taking the defensive action as it is running.
Well, I guess I could just launch one good hit at it for old part's sake.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Ichor cost, right?
Yeah, Jake. How much light do you have
track
left?
of Ichor?
Oh, that's true.
How many times have you attacked?
Twice. So I guess.
Oh,
I'm
so you
out
have one more.
now.
You have one more. No, you have one more.
Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. My last one.
Okay.
Hopefully it lasts good.
Finacrio.
I'm gonna continue chasing it. I'm gonna be like 25 feet up north. So like where he moves, I'm 25 feet up. And I'm doing a charged shot of Minecraft.
Okay, cool. Dipper. Do you want to make a Felcraft to do some healing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do my injuries affect Polycraft?
They affect everything.
Okay, well, let's hope I can get really lucky. Do I?
Or you can lay down and die.
Yeah, no. Okay, so do you want me to go ahead and make that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so come on, baby.
Woo! He gets it! Wow, that was lucky. Okay, yeah, you want to do healing factor?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna like fall on like my side and start coughing up blood.
Yeah, you guys see as Dipper like he after this thing punches its fucking like spectral hand into his chest cavity, and you see as it like he's trying to rip something out of his chest cavity, and then it eventually lets go. Dipper falls to the ground. You see his eyes like glow, and like he grips the ground, and you feel as your internals stitch back together, Dipper. Your level 3 is now level 2, and you have healing factor. And he coughs up blood, and then he kind of like just falls to his side for a second. Finacrio, you can just hit it from there actually. So you run up past it. I know what you're trying to do, but go ahead and make your check. It is going to make its check, which is.
I get one victory again.
1,
You got
2.
Oh,
you get 2.
I got a 2.
You
Look
get,
at me go.
you didn't get a 1. So that would be minus 3 would be 5, so 6. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's defensive, but so as you run towards it, you try to shoot it, and you see as it casts Soulcraft to deflect your shot up and away.
Yeah, I am trying to break into his mind, but his defenses are too strong.
Okay, Uhtred.
Okay, I guess I said I'd make my shot. It says roll.
I think
1, 2. No, you don't get it.
Hell yeah! I want a magic missile it anyway.
It's its turn. It's gonna move. It's 6 feet. And I'm gonna say
It's gone now.
that as
I'm still chasing it. I'm still chasing
no,
it.
but that's what I mean. Like it goes. You see as it runs. Actually, it'll do what it wants to do next turn. So you're gonna run up past it. You're so close to it. Okay, Sirius, what are you doing?
Wow, this is still going on.
Yeah, I know.
I just,
Let him go, Sammy. Sirius like, no, I want mine.
Sirius went down and is examining the remains of this ghost or whatever, right? That's what I declared.
Yeah, it looks like this pile almost of like wisps of paper and like all this like gel liquid.
Can I pick up like the wrappings or whatever, or
Sure.
like interact with the gel? Like
Yeah.
maybe it's valuable.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
what do you want to put it in anything or?
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything. Maybe like on the side of the wagon there's something that I could like
Killer is gonna turn to you and say, that's really valuable, actually.
Oh, well, I was thinking about. I heard many things about valuable drops from monsters, so I figured I'd take it.
He's gonna scratch that. I said, I think that's called ectoplasm.
Oh.
Dragon piss.
If you put that on your weapon, you can hit them and it interacts with them.
Oh, Sirius' eyes light up and he tries and find a vial in the wagon to put this in.
Okay, well that's going on. Dustin, what are you doing?
I was asking before, can he do a polycraft while he's moving?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to roll 5d6 and I get selected in that chart?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see, 5d6.
Oh wow,
shoot.
that was a good roll, Grant. That was a good roll. That was solid.
Okay, so in that case, while he's moving, he's gonna use a polycraft to boost his. He's gonna. Where is it? I'm gonna scroll down the polycraft right now. I got 4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna use 1 to +1 his athletics, and he's gonna use another. He's gonna use 3 to +1 his reflex.
Okay, so you just gained 20 feet of movement.
Exactly. So I'll use that to catch up.
Okay. Cool. So I'll say you're right beside it.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, as Dustin's moving, he just grips his fist really hard as there's a spurt of silver liquid coming out of his hand that it juts onto his arm, and he just starts to move way faster all of a sudden.
Very cool. Cool. Killer is going up that fucking hill. Yeah, as like you see his Killer steps up the rock and Dustin just plows just like a fucking rocket, but Killer's having a hard time getting up 2 feet.
Oh no.
Okay, reset turn order. We'll just take this out of combat now. We'll just do this.
Yeah, I have +1 reflex now.
and that adds to your damage, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Cool. So, yeah, you two are gonna hit first. You guys both have reflex versus this thing. So, just declare what you want to do, and we'll do it in that order.
Dustin's just gonna.
Each of you roll a. Unless you guys want to decide amongst yourselves, roll d20 for me.
I call dibs.
I'll give you dibs.
Thanks. You're so kind. I am doing another charged shot of Minecraft.
Okay. Do you have enough Icar at this point?
Because
you shot a lot of
let's
this.
say not anymore.
So you don't have any more Icar, do you?
Yeah, so I guess he just tries it, but he's now so weak and he just trips and falls while running.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I lose an Icar from using that, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so then I guess my turn. He attacks. So
technically, I think you're supposed to lose an. I think the balance is supposed to be you lose an Icar for whatever level of thing you do, but I'll have to make sure it's. We'll deal with that later.
Okay, so 3. So it's 7 base +1 from his reflex, right?
Say it again.
It's 7 base, but he gets a +1 because of his new reflex, right?
Yep.
Okay. So
and you're charging, right?
Oh yeah, I am. So that's another 1.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's bad. 1, 2.
And I roll another 1. Okay, so 3.
Okay, let me roll it. So it is trying to use its Soulcraft. It gets -2d6 because you are within close quarters combat with it, and it is trying to do
Is it injured?
Actually, hold on, let me think. Let me do the math. So it has 8 normally. You engage with close quarters combat, and it's trying to use Spellcraft. So that it's not ranged though, so it actually doesn't lose that. But actually, Grant, roll another 2 dice. You have flanking, because it's trying to. It's not actively engaging in combat right now. It's trying to cast a spell.
Aww.
Okay, beautiful. And then it has a level 3 injury, so it takes on to a 5. Yes, that's correct. Okay. It needs to get a. Where did I say that was? It needs to get a 2. Yeah, that's good. Okay. You see, as you swing at it, Dustin, and it's gonna. Wait, actually, what did you get, Grant?
I got a 3.
It also got a 3. So
They clash.
Well, it doesn't clash. As you swing its sword, it turns and it just vanishes out of distance. It gets sucked into itself and it just fades. And you swing through air. Teleport.
Oh, we have
Go to
combats now?
Outs of combats, gentlemen.
Yeah, can we
Aw.
get rid of the turn orders?
Yep.
Darn.
Dipper's just he's not quite unconscious, but he's just laying on the floor with blood
So-
dripping from his chest and his mouth.
I'm gonna see that and come on over to you. And
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna grab you by the you're laying on your side, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab you and be like, Dipper, you okay? You awake? Stay awake.
Dipper
I've
sits,
been injured enough, so I know.
Dipper
Yeah.
Dipper sits up and he spits some blood and he winces as he kind of grips his chest and he says, "Yeah, I'll walk it off."
Look
Yeah.
at Kilroy and go, did you find any more healing blood from the camp?
No, that was one of the things we needed to buy.
What do I roll if I want to, I'm gonna try to help you. Can you make it to the cart?
Yeah, Destin rushes back over.
It's
So-
just a level 2.
Well, Grant, you're all the way over there. Hold on, Grant. No, hold on.
Yeah.
1 second. You're all the way over there. Let them have their thing first.
Dipper stands up, but it takes him a second.
I'm gonna kind of put my your arm over my shoulder and help limp you down to the cart.
Okay.
Just Sirius hadn't seen Dipper get struck, so as he's picking up these remains and the ectoplasm and whatever else he could gather, he's
Help you into the
"Uh-oh.
cart, and as you do,
Dipper, are
you
you
notice.
okay?"
Wait, hold on. We have too many people talking. Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Let's do Sirius. You finish first.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't see Dipper get hit in this encounter because I was below. So as I'm gathering the valuables from this remain, I'm like, "Oh, Dipper, are you okay?"
Dipper nods. Dipper does ask if anyone has bandages so he can bandage himself.
We can cut apart some of the oatmeal sacks to make some makeshift bandages.
I'm gonna just
Would
grab
like-
my knife to do that, and as you do, you kind of my hands stop glowing, so I took the glow off.
Yeah, it can Destin move over by now?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you want to say anything to Finocchio maybe? You guys are over there together? Or...
Yeah. Well, okay, let's try Finocchio. Where is Finocchio? I can't see him right now.
Finocchio, did
I'm
you
over
run off?
there.
Finocchio's on a tree.
I'm over there. I climbed a tree.
No.
He's a
You went-
tree. He's a tree man.
My people leave me.
Ah.
Okay, well,
Here,
if
let's say
Finocchio's
you're over here.
there-
Let's get you guys out of the trees because the
Yeah,
trees are
Destin
bugging.
Destin kind of kicks him
What's
through.
going on right now?
Damn it. Who's making me float?
What are you
Where am I
doing?
going?
Where did you? What are you doing, Grant?
Give me my boy back. Give me my boy.
No, he's mine.
Fine.
We are
Give
one
him
with
to
the
me.
trees.
You have
Okay.
melded your characters, Pinocchio, from Bryce's game and Jack's game.
Yeah. So, as that thing escapes, he's like, "No, Dad, I'm busy right now." Anyway, he curses like, "Damn it, fucking thing got away." Ugh. He looks at Pinocchio. Thanks for helping try to chase it down. Damn it.
I would think Finocchio, he went all out during that fight. He didn't do much, but he took so much out of him. He's kind of on the floor and he's shaking. He's trying to get enough strength to stand back up, but it is taking him a good just moment to even catch his breath. I just we
Shut up.
did
shut
you
up. Shut. Well, let's go back to the cart. We'll talk there. Come on. And he reaches down a bit, just kind of hoists Pinocchio up pretty easily. Just
Make me a
starts
lift
walking
check.
back and forth.
Lift check common, level 1.
Yeah. So I roll 5. I
are
Actually,
you
think.
don't
really
utterly
fat shaming me, narrator?
You know what? Level 2 for that, Zoomy. Fat ass.
Okay. I got
Oh my
two.
gosh.
I got two.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
You help drag Finocchio back over to the cart.
I cut apart the sacks, and I want to try to bandage Dipper.
Okay. Make me a survival check.
Yay me.
This is going to be a level 3 specialized.
Should I do a preemptive destiny point, or should I wait and...
How many dice are you rolling?
3.
I think technically it's worth it to. It's actually better to spend it afterwards.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
For this, the more dice you roll, oh wow, well, that's pretty good.
Spent after.
Beautiful. So you get 3. So yeah, you're able to bandage up his injury. I'll say you're able to get some water. Oh, actually, well the thing is, actually, there's no injury to bandage up. I'm sorry, you don't have to spend it at this point because it's inside his chest. Okay. Remember, like the thing reached inside of him. No, he's bleeding from his mouth.
Guys, don't worry, it's internal bleeding. That's what it's supposed to be.
It's the safe bleeding.
Well, then take that back. So I'm going to look at Dipper, kind of grab one of the moving mats, kind of like get him warm, and like to tell him to relax on the cart. I'm gonna look at him and do that.
Dipper says,
lay down and relax, man.
Dipper says, "Thank you."
Of course, no. Just try to get some sleep. I'm sure we'll be at the town soon. And I'm gonna look at the rest of the party, like, so we get to move on.
Yeah, as Destin's walk, he goes around a long way just to make sure like he doesn't fall down with Pinocchio and kill him. So he just goes around a long way because the party's like, fucking thing got away, but yeah, we're safe.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Kilroy
he's
is going
tired.
to like while you guys did that. Kilroy's gonna have wandered back up here, and he's gonna grab that hag head.
Oh my God! Why?
And he's gonna drag it down, and Kilroy is going like as Sirius. Would you mind making me a survival check to harvest this dead monster? You're gonna harvest the ghost, or not the ghost, the wraith.
Yeah, the wraith. Survival. That's a 4. Okay. Nobles. The standard joke. What is survival?
3. Hey, that's pretty good.
Baby.
Okay, so you can add to your inventory 3 ectoplasm and 3 wraith wisps.
Is the hag bleeding? Or is it just kind of like a rotten, decomposing mess?
No, it's just there.
Okay.
Do you want to eat it?
Pinocchio is
no.
going to go up to it. He's going to take out a dagger and cut its skin. Does it bleed?
Yeah, it bleeds. It's just like it's like normal dark red blood.
Yeah.
Pinocchio is still shaking. He kind of seems like Kilroy in a moment where he can't even really like function, and so he sits there for a moment staring at the blood, and then all of a sudden, in a flash, he starts like biting the arm, and then he starts like slowly going up towards the torso of this hag, and he's trying to devour everything.
Okay, well, wait, hold on, first on. Wait,
do we see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zammy, regain 2 ichor. Regain 2 ichor.
Oh,
actually, no. Do you have a positive in? Let me look at your sheet real quick.
Well, yes, he would. He has drank blood before. It's Helena.
Okay, so you gain 1, 2, 3. You gain all 3 of your ichor back.
Oh, thank Lanta. And do you guys stop him or do you guys just watch him?
I guess Kilroy's just gonna stand there like what, like okay.
Destin, like,
I'm just gonna look there.
Destin knows.
Sirius looks on in disgust, and he's like, I don't know what to expect from a filthy insect, really.
I love the racism.
Destin just
look at him and go, what the fuck are you doing?
And
Destin just kind of bursts his eyes, was like, fucking. Wow.
So you guys, just so you know, he gets an extra ichor because he's devouring a monster. So monsters or other felkind, you get more ichor.
Yeah, that's
so if you eat dead bodies, if you eat if you consume he's not gonna eat the entire body, but he eats a lot.
Yeah.
And he kind of ravenously does it.
And then unnaturally, a bunch of these weird looking insects and bugs emerge from everywhere. It seems like it comes from nothing. They've been hiding, and they also start feasting. And so at this point, you can't even really see the hag since it's completely covered in bugs.
Okay.
That's the circle of life.
Down. I'm gonna look down and then look over at Sirius.
Nature's a beautiful thing, Uhtred.
Sirius is just acting like the scene isn't happening, like it's just below him, and he's
Yeah.
looking away.
I'm gonna yell, Pinocchio!
Oh, good. That was good. That was good.
Justin just kind of hops in my car and just like, you know what? I'm not gonna judge. But,
I mean, what?
yeah.
It's a natural thing. He did. That's like a normal. Well, it's not normal for around here, but
Kilroy, get in the cart.
yeah,
okay,
just we're leaving.
did you see? I punched that wraith in the face.
Yeah,
I saw that, Kilroy.
Pretty amazing,
Yeah.
actually.
Flint
Yeah,
gave me. Actually, Flint, like Kilroy thinks. Well, seeing as that went that way, I think one of you should take my push dagger.
Justin's gonna look at that.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not that good with it, but well,
I'll take
maybe
it, Kilroy.
I'll take it. I mean,
Kilroy
We know
looks at it like
you're
Dustin,
the-
like, "But you work
Dustin,
for
you're
us.
the hired help. You're the hired help.
Yeah.
yeah, but I did more. Yeah, but I did more than anything else. Yeah, I killed 2 of the damn things myself.
You actually didn't kill
That is
two.
fair.
One got away.
Well, Dustin, here, and Killer's gonna hand you the hag's hand.
He looks at it. He just takes it.
No,
Thanks.
keep that. You can turn that in for a bounty.
Yeah, sure.
Here,
Also,
and
you got-
Killer
I'll
takes
take the
like a
dagger.
piece of rope, and he's gonna like before he hands it to you, he's gonna like take a piece of rope and like run it through its skull and like punch out a piece of skull so you can hang it somewhere. And he's gonna hang it next to like The Witcher. He's gonna hang it like on the side of the cart.
Oh,
That way
That's
they
gonna
know we
weaken
mean
it.
business.
that's
What?
gonna
And
weaken
Killer looks
the
around.
flowers.
We're monster hunters.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Give
but
him
that makes
that,
sense
give
why
him
he has a
that.
sword then. We won't look as suspicious.
I'll take the
Well,
dagger,
besides my
Kilroy.
dress and Fanakrio's covered in blood, Sirius is noble, you have a great sword, Uhtred's clothes don't match, and, well, Dipper has part of his chest ripped out, but besides that, we're pretty normal. And our card.
Kilroy giving the dagger to.
Yeah. Destin, while all this is happening,
You know,
he's gonna hop down. He's gonna try to harvest the hands and the feet of this thing.
Is there anything left?
No.
Yeah.
Pinocchio ate it.
I think the bugs devoured it, Grant.
Yeah, so all that's gone.
it's
Maybe you
covered
can have the
in, like,
bones
these
if you want some
weird
bones.
bugs.
I'll take some bones, because, like, obviously this
Hag
thing's pretty
bones? Or
powerful.
not hag bones,
Take the push dagger, Kilroy.
So this, Grant, you can add vampire bones to your.
Oh, this is a vampire?
That's a vampire feedling, or a vampire. A vampire. The vampire feedling. That is like the weakest vampire, like super weak. Like that's
Yeah,
like
so-
a baby.
Dipper
Yeah.
Dipper
Take
is
this up.
going. Dipper is going to eat some oatmeal and go to sleep.
Well, there's no oatmeal
Like-
cooked right now.
I'll take
gotta make
the
oatmeal.
dagger, Kilroy. Who's Kilroy giving the dagger to?
Kilroy feels a little bit like pushed at this point. He goes, maybe we just wait a minute, because it's more of a loner. I mean, Vex and Flint gave this to me, so.
You should keep it then, Kilroy.
Grant, can you make me a survival
Yeah.
check to see how many bones you get?
Yeah, sure. So let's see, survival.
Next time we fight Wraiths, one of you take it. Though I did pretty good myself, as Killer like kind of like smiles
You
to
did.
himself.
I'm gonna move the cart, and we're gonna keep on moving.
I got
nice.
3.
You gained 3 vampire bones.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
I'm
In
the
response
cart's moving.
in response to Kilroy's remark, I'd say, well, Kilroy, I'd rather have Vex see you safe and sound. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Aw.
Yeah.
And or I didn't say aw in real life, but like Kilroy just kind of like just smiles. And he's excited. He goes, "This is not. I know it's like a bad day, but it's not that bad of a day." As he kind of smiles to himself, and then Kilroy, like as he's like saying like bad day, he starts coughing violently, and you see as he like has to cover his mouth, and he like looks down at his hands, and like there's blood on his hands, and he's gonna pull out a handkerchief really quick and like try to turn away.
Well-
You gotta move on. We don't have a
I already
whole lot of
started the
time.
cart. I
Okay.
already started moving the cart.
So we'll
Yeah,
say, huh?
Justin's gonna try to once the car starts moving, he's just gonna start trying to maintain his weapons, take some
Okay.
damage during that fight.
So if anybody every time you used your weapons in that, you got now. Luckily, a lot of your weapons are phasing right through a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, he leans over to Dipper before he falls asleep, and he hands him back his sword. And she's like, "Thanks for the loaner, good sword."
Dipper says, Kilroy, you didn't tell us you had tuberculosis.
TP.
I got the TB.
I'm dying, Dutch.
It's gonna move on to my golf resort in California.
No. Well, hey, you know what? We'll wrap it up there. Next time we'll deal with you guys getting to Tuntin. Thanks so much for everybody for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Fallen. And welcome to our new player, Grant.
Hello.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye, everybody.